Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT. We are live for Adam Kownacki versus Chris Arreola. This is the official live fight reaction here on True School Sports for Adam Kownacki versus Chris Arreola. As always, it is your boy BT reporting to you live and direct from Davie, Florida. Now, my phone. I don't know what it is with my iPhone. My iPhone's acting up today, so bear with me. But we're gonna see if we're gonna go live today because I'm not really too. I'm not feeling too happy about how my phone is acting right now. So if you guys are here right now, make sure you go ahead in the comments. I want to know if the quality is clear because I know last time I went live there were some issues. So please, by any and all means, let me know what's going on. But should be a good fight tonight. You know, Adam Kownacki really looking to stick his flag in the ground and continue to make his claim as to why he should be getting a title shot. Maybe if he wins tonight, it looks impressive. He's looking at a Deontay Wilder fight very, very soon. So we're gonna see. But the fight that just happened, there was a fight between Curtis Stevens. Yes, that Curtis Stevens, the chin checker. He fought Wally Amatuso, I think his name was, and Wally Amatuso stopped. The fight that just happened, there was a fight between Curtis Stevens. Yes, that Curtis Stevens, the chin checker.
Number of years ago. Our Fox BBC Twitter fan poll: which historical fighter would you want to see in the ring with our analyst tonight, Deontay Wilder, Joe Lewis, Muhammad Ali? How about our other analyst, Lennox Lewis, and Mike Tyson? Tweet your vote to BBC on Fox. Deontay, who would you vote for?
Man, those are great names on there. A lot of great champions. A lot of them I look up to. To this day, talk about my man Lennox. The last unified undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And I'm trying to follow right behind his footsteps. On that list, I would love to have Joe Lewis. For the simple reason is my his name is after him. He was the Brown Bomber. I'm the bronze bomber due to the Olympics, and coming from Alabama as well too. So I think that would be a great matchup. The two Bama boys getting in there, and duking it out.
Well, they're working together in the broadcast booth tonight, but imagine them in the ring with one another. Lennox finished with a record of 41-2 and 132 by a knockout. Deontay at 41-0 with one draw. Deontay with the height advantage. Lennox with the slight reach advantage. Lennox the last undisputed heavyweight champion, and Deontay the current WBC heavyweight champ. So from one tail of the tape to another, the light heavyweights coming up next. 28-year-old Marcus Brown, the champ, and the former champ, John.
Ain't nobody here right now. I ain't getting no comments right now.
The height advantage and the reach advantage, and as well in the light heavyweight division, scheduled for 12 rounds.
See, is there anybody here right now? There's two people watching here right now. Okay. So for the two of you that are watching right now, we just got done with a really, really good fight between Wally Amatuso and Curtis Stevens. It was Curtis Stevens' first. It was like legit Curtis Stevens' first time back in the ring in like 32 months. It's been a while for Curtis Stevens. I believe it might have been. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but in the comments, but it might have been his first fight since the David Lemieux fight. But don't quote me on that one. So he was fighting a guy, Wally Amatuso, who has proven himself to be a good puncher. And, Curtis Stevens scored the first knockdown of the fight. Then Wally Amatuso knocked him down twice, stopped him in the third round. So it was 3 knockdowns in 3 rounds. It was a really, really good, spirited fight, affair while it lasted.
Most of his professional fights have taken place north of the border.
And that's what it was. So, I enjoyed it. It was a good fight. But there's 60 here watching right now. So do me a favor, for the 60 that are watching right now, leave your name, leave your city, state in the comments. Represent. Let me know where you're watching from. Right now, I'm doing this live. I'm reporting to you guys live and direct from Davie, Florida. Okay. RR1000, what's up, champ? He says, Marcus whooped Badu Jack. He did whoop Badu Jack, you're right. You're absolutely right. He absolutely obliterated Badu Jack when they fought. Gave Badu Jack that big ass cut up above his eyes. So yeah, shout out to Marcus Brown. But Marcus Brown makes his way to the Barclays Center. I believe this is about his 9th or 10th time fighting in the Barclays Center. So he's tonight. He's fighting a guy in Jean Pascal who let's have it right. Pascal, he's a faded former champion. What's his name? He's a faded former champion. He's not the Jean Pascal that fought, years ago. He's not even the Jean Pascal that fought Kovalev. This is a guy that's been battered and beaten down. He's clearly on the back nine of his career. So if I'm Marcus Brown, I'm looking for not just a good performance, but a statement performance, a sensational performance, a virtuoso performance. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Marcus Brown does in this fight. This is his first fight in about 8 months. So he's been out the ring for a little bit of time, and this will probably be his only fight of the year. So he's on that Al Heyman, one fight a year plan. But yeah, drop your comments down below. I'll be commentating these fights. I don't know why. For some strange reason today, like my phone must be in a weird mood because like when I tilt it this way, it won't allow me to. It's really weird. Let me see something.
12 rounds of boxing for the interim WBA light heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks, fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, by way of Port-au-Prince, 18. He weighed in at 174 1/2 pounds, with a record of 33 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. He has 20 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the renowned veteran of 10 world title.
So Jean Pascal versus for those of you who are just funneling in here, it's Jean Pascal versus Marcus Brown. Interesting. I mean, I to be honestly, like, I'll be honest with you guys, this card really isn't that interesting to me. Like the whole card from top to bottom is a bunch of faded ex-champions versus younger fighters. Like, like the main events like that. You got Kownacki versus Arreola. This fight's like that. It's Marcus Brown versus what's his name? Marcus Brown versus Jean Pascal. So it is what it is. I'm not really too excited about, but it's boxing. I figured I wanted to go live, get that consistency going. So we're live. You guys have your comments down below. What do you guys think about tonight's fights? Also, want to give a big shout out to my boy Alex of Phantom Brawl. He's in the stands at the fight, so I don't know why he's at that fight, but he's there. All right, so Marcus Brown versus Jean Pascal. Supposedly they have some sort of bad blood. Pascal and Marcus Brown don't like each other, and got a little physical at the weigh-ins. Honestly, I've always low-key been a Pascal fan. I like Jean Pascal. So I'm going to go with Pascal. He's the underdog this fight. Let's go Pascal. Pascal versus Marcus Brown. Let's get it. I'm not really so. I don't really think he has a ton left in the tank, but Pascal's no punk. He's a lot of things in his career. Maybe he's been entertaining. He comes to fight, but he's not a bum and he ain't no punk. So I don't expect him to back down from Marcus Brown. I don't expect Marcus Brown just to walk through him. I think if Marcus Brown did walk through him, that'd be a great statement, because this is a Jean Pascal who has been known before to upset some good fighters on PBC. Like, you guys remember a couple years ago, about a year and a half ago, he fought Ahmed Albiali, who at the time was a highly regarded contender in the PBC stable. And, Ahmed was on his P's and Q's. He was a bit too green, and we saw Pascal upset him. So it could happen to Marcus Brown if he's not on his P's and Q's. I know he's a champion. He's a different level than Ahmed Albiali, but it's the same principles. But here we are in the first round. Jean Pascal in the black trunks, Marcus Brown in the white trunks. Pascal in orthodox stance. Brown obviously coming out in the southpaw stance. Good body shot there from Marcus Brown on Jean Pascal. Pascal looking to get in there with that jab.
And there have certainly been verbal jabs back and forth between Brown and Pascal close to home, grew up on Staten Island. Now living in New Jersey. Pascal, born in Haiti. His father was a congressman there, moved with his mom and his brother to Quebec at a young age. When Pascal was 4, his older brother was a professional boxer. He was the Quebec champ back in 1996.
Ooh, good left hand there for Pascal. Pascal, I think for him, you know, one thing that could go really well for him is I noticed already early in this first round, when he double jabs, sometimes Marcus Brown tends to freeze up and not really do anything. So with that double jab, he can keep Marcus Brown at bay and then throw something big behind it, as we just saw there. So, you know, more of that for Pascal. Now, obviously, it's the first round. It's a feel-out round. Marcus Brown hasn't really done a ton, but he's doing a lot of good body work. You know, whenever Pascal decides to cut that distance and close that gap, you see Marcus Brown take these short little shots on the inside, and he's landed a couple throughout this round. So even though I think Pascal's probably landed the more significant punch of this round, you know, Marcus Brown has done the more consistent work throughout the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the first round. Yeah, guys, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Like, where you guys watching from? Who you guys got in the main event? Does Chris Arreola have any chance? Ask me any boxing-related questions that you'd want. I'll answer all of them. Let me know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what continent. Smash that like button. And yeah. Marcus is a lefty, always dangerous. Isaac Penrose, I put my money on Marcus Brown. Yeah, it's not a bad bet at all, actually, because Marcus Brown is obviously in the prime of his life. He's the better fighter at this moment in time. Pascal is not the Pascal of old, so yeah, I would say so. I still think Pascal, though, if he can give Marcus Brown some good rounds, you know, it'll be interesting to see what Marcus Brown does in this fight, because it's funny when you look at like the light heavyweight division. You look at like where it's going and who's in it. You know, you got Vazdik, Beterbiev, Kovalev, Bivol, Joshua Buatsi. You know, when you look at the light heavyweight division, you know, Marcus Brown really has a lot of. He has to really, because he kind of like, to me, I look at him as kind of like the forgotten man of light heavyweight, because all the attention is on the Eastern Europeans, all the attention's even now becoming on Joshua Buatsi coming from the UK. So Marcus Brown really has to, I think, make a statement tonight and let the rest of the light heavyweight division know that, hey, I'm Marcus Brown, I'm here, and I'm not to be played with. And he has a good chance to do that tonight against a very tough former light heavyweight champion in Jean Pascal. Oh, wow, Jean Pascal. Pictures of him playing hockey is funny. True School Sports, God bless you. Hey, shout out to you, champ. Yeah, shout out to you. I appreciate that. And my dad appreciate. I'm not with him right now, but shout out to you. Yo, what time does the main event start in the UK? I'm not sure if it's the fight right after this. I think it's the fight right after this. Kownacki versus Chris Arreola. It should be. Well, I'm gonna say sometime around 2-3 o'clock, right? Because if it's like 9:30 here, it'll be what, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Like, so I'm gonna say like around 2:30, 3 o'clock, somewhere in that range, UK time. But we're around 2. Jean Pascal, Marcus Brown. It is your boy BT. We are live here on True School Sports. This is a live fight reaction for Chris Arreola versus Adam Kownacki. So far, it's been a good. Good action from Marcus Brown and Jean Pascal. You've seen Marcus Brown being composed in that pocket, landing good body shots. You've seen Pascal landing double jabs, occasionally a left hand or a right hand behind it, but he hasn't really seemed to be able to unlock or penetrate the defense of Marcus Brown. He just shot a good right hand to the body there, and there you go. Pascal, cut the distance. My dad, hey, big shout out. Everybody say hi to my dad in the comments. Nelson Taylor, say hi to my dad. He says Kownacki fights next. Okay, yeah. So for those of you wondering, Adam Kownacki's fight is in fact next, and regardless of what happens with that fight, we're gonna be on live for a little bit longer today. So if you'll have any boxing questions about stuff that's going on in boxing, maybe stuff that I haven't had a chance to make videos about or that I haven't posted yet, you drop them down below and I'll address them.
Very good on his feet. Left to the body by Brown. also told us his team wants to see aggressive boxing from him tonight.
I think he's displaying that tonight.
I'm gonna post this link, and I'm gonna post this link one time. Okay? I'm gonna post this link. I'm gonna repeat myself again. I'm gonna post this link, and I'm gonna post it one time for you guys that are asking. There is the link that I'm currently watching the fight on, right there. Hold on. Right there.
In the clinch, dropping his head against Brown's face. Referee did warn him.
So if y'all want to watch the fight, there it is. Do not ask me again. If somebody else asks, you give them that link. All right. We got some Kownacki fans here. I see. What you guys think about Adam Kownacki? You think he's gonna obliterate Chris Arreola? I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What do you think? Like, does Adam Kownacki stop Chris Arreola in over or under 5 rounds? Let me know.
Legs on the bottom and motorcycle on the top. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, like my dad said, don't forget to hit that like button and buy the best boxing merch in the world. Fighting Mad.
Opportunity will not.
You know what? F it. We'll give Fighting Mad a plug.
Get ready for greatness at Joseph A. Bank.
$12 endless apps from TGI Fridays are back just for you. You, a human being with an appetite, which, through a remarkable twist of fate, is the reason we call them appetizers. $12 endless apps. Pick one app, then another, endlessly. TGI
No doubt, no doubt.
Here we go. All right, how's that?
There you go. So if y'all want some sick shirts like this Anthony Joshua Klitschko shirt I'm wearing, you go to Fighting Mad down there for all your boxing apparel needs. But we're here. We're in the 3rd round of Marcus Brown versus Jean Pascal. I'm really looking forward to seeing if Jean Pascal can really test Marcus Brown, put him in some trouble. Ooh, good left hand there by Marcus Brown. Landed right on the temple of Pascal. You know, surprisingly enough, Pascal took it well. You know Pascal's a warrior. Ooh, another left hand there from Marcus Brown. Right on the temple. I think he might have hurt Pascal there. Ooh, and a body shot by Marcus Brown. Okay. Left hand by Marcus Brown.
But that time he didn't come back. He elected to step back.
My dad said, Adam Kownacki is a chicken. Could not take the fight with Joshua, but takes the fight with Arreola. I hope Chris Arreola wins. Me too, honestly. I mean, Adam Kownacki's a good fighter. I lost a lot of respect for him after when he was offered the Joshua fight on 5.5 weeks' notice. He was like, "Well, I'm not gonna take the fight. What am I, a prostitute?" Like, I'll never forget that. So he became a straight cornball to me after that. So I don't think Chris Arreola is going to beat Adam Kownacki, but I'd be a very happy man if he did. Not just that, if Kownacki wins, he's going to become a Deontay Wilder opponent, like for sure. No doubt about it. So, I hope Arreola stops his ass, straight up. But it's not going to happen. But so far in this 3rd round, I think this has been Marcus Brown's best round. You know, he's landed a lot of punches on the temple. He's landed about a good 3 or 4 straight lefts right on the temple of Jean Pascal. Good jab there, Marcus Brown. Who would you say is the #1 heavyweight? I think Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I think a lot less of Tyson Fury right now because he's fighting freaking Otto Wallin. So I don't know, man. We might have to give it to Wilder because Fury out here cherry picking. You know, say what you want about Wilder being in a witness protection program. He's fighting at least a top 10 caliber fighter. I know he beat Ortiz already, but Ortiz is a credible heavyweight fighter. You know, he's a guy that would. You know, he's heavyweight championship caliber. Otto Wallin? Who the fuck is Otto Wallin? Otto Wallin is best. His claim to fame is fighting on the Clarissa Shields, Christina Hammer undercard, and being Anthony Joshua's sparring partner. Okay? And being a good amateur, you know. I'm not really too happy about that Otto Wallin fight if it ever becomes official, so. That's what it is there. But we're in the 3rd round. Marcus Brown, I think he's starting to separate himself from Jean Pascal. Really beginning to show his class, show his how much better he is than Pascal right now. So it's slowly becoming a more and more lopsided fight as the rounds go by. But it is your boy BT, Brendan Taylor. We are live here on YouTube. And please make sure you guys smash that like button. Hit that like button. There's 25 of you in here right now. Also, let me know where you're watching this stream and the fights from tonight. What city, what state, what continent. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm in Davie, Florida. Where you guys from? Let me know in the comments. Any questions you want to ask, you ask them. Konar DGS says Kownacki, the babyface. Yeah, shout out to the babyface. But I'm going for Arreola. He ain't gonna win, but I'm going for Arreola because Kownacki's a, I don't want to call him a fraud, but I mean, the way he ducked that Joshua fight got me all messed up. But, hey, shout out to all the Polish people, who are in here right now who are supporting their man Adam Kownacki. Yeah, Marcus Brown landing very good left hands. Fury is fighting the number 48 gumball machine boxer. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Gotta give all the credit. Yeah, man. Because as far as I'm concerned, Tyson Fury now is in a witness protection program for boxing, and I hate to say that, but it's the cold hard truth. Austin, Texas, what's up? Shout out to everybody there in Austin, Texas. And speaking of Texas, while we're here, I wanted to give a big shout out to, or not big shout out. Hold on. You serious, Dad? Let me see. Oh! Holy crap! You're right, Dad. Pascal knocked down Marcus Brown. Oh my God! So Marcus Brown suffers a knockdown here in the 4th round. That's a very much needed knockdown for Pascal. You can never count out John Pascal. He comes to fight. He's a freaking warrior. Let's go, Pascal. Get his ass out of there. Shout out to Carter from the UK. I'm probably gonna go to Cardiff while I'm in the UK. Just for those of you who are from the UK, I want to let you guys know that I'll be going into the UK December the 4th. So if you're there in the UK, and you want to meet up with me, let me know. I'll be there December the 4th. Bro, great right hand from John Pascal. Come on, Pascal. Beat his ass. Right now, Marcus Brown getting back to his jab. So yeah, good little scrap here so far. I mean, Marcus Brown has won all 3 rounds prior to this one, but Pascal with that knockdown, that's big for him. So if he can maybe that might be what he needs to get some momentum started. You damn right. Wife beater is getting it. What are we talking about? Who's wife beaters? Talking about Arreola? Is Arreola wife beater? Who's wife beater? Alright, so keep in mind there is an 8-year difference. Yeah, you're right, Dad. Pascal's an older fighter. Pascal's been in wars too. I mean, Pascal's fought so many fantastic fighters. He fought I think he fought Jermaine Taylor. He fought Jermaine Taylor, I believe. Was it Jermaine Taylor? Might have been Jermaine Taylor. He fought Jermaine Taylor. He fought Bernard Hopkins twice. He fought Sergey Kovalev twice. He fought Dmitry Bivol. So he's been in there, man. I've always had respect for Pascal.
Cameras are everywhere, guys. Yes, indeed. That was amazing. Look at
Oh, Brown. Yeah, Marcus Brown is a domestic abuser. Yeah, okay, so I feel you. It's a sharp, such a sharp right hand from Pascal. Right on the chin.
Only the third time Marcus Brown has been knocked down in his professional career. Previous 2 times, of course, he went on to win the fight. He's up deep at 23-0. Oh, big right by Brown.
So that was the first time Marcus Brown has been knocked down since 2016 when he fought Hot Rod in a very highly controversial fight in which he got a massive gift decision. So, you know, Pascal did what Badu Jack couldn't.
Just like this punch we did with Brown, he pulled it off. You know, Pascal is a very dangerous fighter.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Pascal's cagey. You know, he's there holding up his hands. He wanted Marcus Brown to throw a punch so he can throw a punch.
One thing, you know what? I remember a couple years ago when I was I covered the Errol Spence Chris Algieri fight in New York City, and Marcus Brown fought Hot Rod on the undercard, and I actually interviewed Marcus Brown, and I remember he went on and on about how much he loves Andre Ward, and how Andre Ward is a dog, and Andre Ward is this. This motherfucker be fighting like Andre Ward sometimes, and I don't mean that in a good way. If you know how I feel about Andre Ward, you know that is not a compliment from me over here. Excessive holding, you know, clinching, all that stuff. So, you know, I'm not really a big fan of him when he starts all that holding stuff. He's it's horrible to watch. Like right there, he throws a jab, he throws a left hand, and then he immediately starts holding Pascal when Pascal didn't even throw anything at him. Pascal didn't even cut the distance for him to hold. He's literally going out of his way to hold you. So I've never, you know, I feel like he's gotten better over the years with that stuff, but he still does enough to where he's unenjoyable to watch. There you go. Good body shots there from Pascal. Ooh. Now Marcus Brown laying some good body shots. Yeah, Marcus Brown is laying some serious wood to that body. I just don't like all the excessive holding and resting on the inside. He needs to stop with that shit. He's too talented of a fighter to result into those kind of tactics. Oh my God, what a body shot though by Marcus Brown. He's laying some serious leather to that body of Pascal. I'm just surprised Pascal hasn't folded up yet. Oh. All right, so that's through 5 rounds. That was a good round for Marcus Brown to regain the momentum of this fight. Laying some good leather to the body of Jean Pascal. Continuing to just like my man RR1000 said, tattoo that body. So that's just what it is. But yeah, my dad said these young bucks need to get home. That's funny. Yeah, drop your comments down below, guys. What you think?
New Aspartame Warming Patch. Discreet medicated warmth. Relieves pain up to 8 hours.
I gotta shave soon. This thing's getting too thick on me. It's getting way too thick. Okay. I got that Mexican stash.
Opportunity will not. Be prepared to invite it in. Comfort.
Let's see. Future fights that are coming up. I know next week Carl Frampton's fighting. The latter stages of the month. You know, you have guys like Vasily Lomachenko fighting Luke Campbell on the 31st, and then you have Sergey Kovalev versus Anthony Yarde, which will probably be the biggest fight of this month. So those be guaranteed, you know, live fight reactions. So just future reference, I will be live for Kovalev versus Yarde, and I will be live for Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell. But we're here at the midway point of the Marcus Brown, Jean Pascal fight, 6th round. It is your boy BT. We are live here on True School Sports. Make sure you smash that like button. Whoever you got, you know, to the 21 of you that are in here, please hit that like button so YouTube can know that, you know, this video is dope and that y'all rocking with your boy BT on True School Sports. Also, let me know what city, what state, what continent you guys are watching from. Where are you watching the fights from? I know we had Austin, Texas here. We had Cardiff, Wales, and that's what it is. But so far, excluding the one round where Pascal knocked down Marcus Brown with a very well-timed right hand, he's been getting his body work. He's been getting outboxed. He's been getting out-jabbed. And that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. Like, he hasn't been able to really push the pace on Brown. You know, again, he's a fighter that's on the back nine of his career, and you wouldn't expect Pascal, with all the wars he's been in, to be fighting like the Pascal of old that was throwing so many damn punches. So I wasn't gonna expect that tonight against Marcus Brown. The way he's fighting is kind of how I expected. You know, to his credit, I think he's fought a little bit better than I thought, but you know, I just think Marcus Brown has him outgunned in terms of what he has left in the tank. You know, if this had been the Pascal of a couple years ago, it'd be a much different fight. I think he probably stops Marcus Brown, but because he's older, because he's been through the wars, I don't see him being able to pull the trigger enough times to hit Marcus Brown. Justin B. Bosi says, people always praise the Lord. You damn right, praise the Lord. God bless everyone out there.
One of the most entertaining fights of the year. 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao will turn 41 in December. And I thought Keith Thurman, at the age of 30, even in defeat, losing for the first time the other day, raised his profile with his effort.
I thought so as well. I said one thing for sure, you know, especially if he would have beat Manny, that would have definitely raised his stock in his division. But, you know, just fighting him, you know, definitely raised it as well.
There you go. Marcus Brown continuing to throw good body shots.
But man, this Pacquiao look good, man.
And right now, if you look at Pascal, he's just looking for much of the fight, excluding the first 3 rounds, he's looking for that one big shot. He's not getting out first. He's not someone that's looking to press the action or push the pace. He's looking for that one shot.
I mean, if you haven't thought about switching to Geico, frankly, you're missing out.
My dad says Marcus Brown is the Mercedes, Pascal is the broken down hoopty. That's a great analogy. Yeah, at this point, that's what he is. He's a really good fighter. You know, I remember back it was funny was because boxing fighters never know how to boxers don't know how to retire. Like when he fought Ahmed El Bialy in that fight a couple years ago here in South Florida at the Hialeah Casino, and he scored an upset and took the O of Ahmed El Bialy. He should have went out on that note. He should have went out on that high. That would have been the perfect way to go out. You know, to basically beat an undefeated prospect, stop him in a fight that you were not favored to win. That would have been a great way to go out for his career. But no, he had to come back. He had to fight Dimitri Bivol. Lost to him. Then he had to fight Marcus Brown. Unless he finds that one big shot, he's more than likely going to lose to Marcus Brown as well. So, you know, just not. I think he mismanaged the end of his career. But other than that, you know, I can't say anything bad about Pascal. He's a freaking warrior. He's a dog. He's fought so many good fighters. He's given me a lot of entertaining fights. I like Pascal.
WBC heavyweight champ Deontay Wilder on the ankle. Barry Hazard with us as well. This is round 6.
Good left hand there to the body of Marcus Brown. When you watch Marcus Brown fight, you can see how he throws his punches, the weight on the shot, the way he pivots. You can see that he was a very well-schooled amateur, that he's a seasoned amateur, you know. So he's someone to watch in that 175 in the light heavyweight division. My man Deed 3440 says, I think 140 is just as loaded with talented fighters as 147, excluding Pacquiao. You know what? You're not crazy, man. You are absolutely not crazy for that at all. I think 140 is an exceptionally talented division. I think people are now just starting to realize how talented Jose Ramirez is, which is crazy to me, because if you've been watching Jose Ramirez for his last 7-8 fights, you would have seen how talented he is. But that Maurice Hooker fight was kind of like, now that he's unified champion, people are kind of paying more attention to him. So, you know, Jose Ramirez is, you know, obviously very talented. Josh Taylor, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, and I've said this since before the tournament started, Josh Taylor is the best fighter in that division. He's going to prove it when he fights Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis himself, another extremely talented fighter. So you got the guys like that. You got, there's just a lot of talented fighters at 140. 147s get a lot more of the hype because those are the guys from America. Those are the guys on PBC. So they get a lot of exposure. But don't sleep on 140, man. I think what's going on at 140 is very awesome. So yeah, we're in the 7th round here. Marcus Brown versus Jean Pascal. I think Pascal's lost every round excluding the round where he got a knockdown in. It's a good body shot there from Marcus Brown on the inside.
Final minute, round 7, punches landed. 141. Total power punches. Round landing.
Pascal's holding that right hand a bit low. He need to bring that right hand up a bit. Pascal is holding that right hand extremely low. I don't know what Pascal doing. He better. Oh, good body shot there from Marcus Brown. And a jab. Oh! Another right hand from Jean Pascal. That's another knockdown from Jean Pascal. Jesus. Marcus Brown is chinny as a mofo. Every time this dude is landing on the button, he's fucking sat his ass down. Jean Pascal showing at his old age that he can still show the young bucks some new tricks. Oh my! Another knockdown. That's 2 knockdowns for Jean Pascal here in the 7th round. Yo, Pascal using that experience, he using that craft, and he is taking Marcus Brown to school. Get your IDs ready, all right? Pack your lunch because Marcus Brown is going to school. All right, he's from Canada, so he getting that free health care. Holy crap. Jean Pascal making this fight real interesting. While we're taking a break in between rounds, I wanted to just also say my condolences from myself and the whole True School Sports family go out to the families who were victimized today and got shot in that mall in El Paso, Texas today. So I just want to pray for them and bless all those families, man, because it's real tragic what happens far too often here in America, where people are getting shot up and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to bring some light to that. Really sad event. If you guys don't know, there was a big shooting that happened in the mall today in El Paso, Texas. 22 people got killed. Another 26 got injured. So just highly unfortunate stuff. But man, Jean Pascal is just absolutely taking this boy to school with that overhand right hand. Sometimes the hook. Man, so great fight here. Great fight. I didn't think Pascal would do this well against Marcus Brown, but he is. So yeah, it's your boy BT. We're live here on True School Sports, heading into the 8th round of Marcus Brown versus Jean Pascal. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you smash that like button. All right, we're at 10 likes. I try to get to like 20 likes for that Adam Kownacki fight. And yes, for those of you asking, Adam Kownacki is in fact next. But we're in the 8th round of what's already a good fight between Brown and Pascal. Now, Brown has definitely outworked and outlanded Jean Pascal. But Pascal, that last round, them 2 knockdowns were huge. 3 knockdowns for Jean Pascal. So we're talking about, that's 6 points right there. He might be up on the cards. Let's see what the unofficial scorecard says. Larry Hazard Jr. has it 65 dead even through 7 rounds. So them knockdowns are huge for Jean Pascal. What a way to make it the points. Good right hand to the body there by Pascal. And all of a sudden, if you guys are watching, Pascal is beginning to walk Marcus Brown down. You see Brown fighting a lot more on his back foot. And you see Pascal attacking with more conviction, more ferocity, which I think is more of his fight. Obviously, if you look at the 3 knockdowns he scored, 2 of them came off counter-punching opportunities. So I think if you're Pascal, you need to find the right balance of pressing the action. Ooh, good body shot there from Pascal. Ooh. And now Brown is freaking cut. Marcus Brown is getting his ass whooped by Pascal. He taking him to school. Oh man, Marcus Brown, he's gushing. He's gushing like a freaking geyser. Jesus, what a cut.
That will do it.
That's the fight?
Following the accidental headbutt.
Man, I tell you, what a hell of a fight, man. The fans here, the fans
That sucks, man.
they
That sucks. Marcus Brown ended up like Badu Jack. So ain't karma a bitch. Straight up.
both fighters coming in.
Ooh, Jean Pascal with them Andre Ward tactics. Jesus, but man, that sucks. I wanted to see what would happen because Pascal was fighting such a good fight.
Hit it right on the head. Now, it
Can they give Pascal to fight?
wasn't much because
Just get Pascal to fight. Marcus Brown is. Listen, I've seen all I need to see. Marcus Brown is not beating any of the top light heavyweights. Like I knew it back then when he fought Hard Rod. I really know it now. I mean, I thought he was improving a bit, but this fight right here, it just showed that he's not up there with them top light heavyweights. He can't beat the Bivals of the world. He can't beat. He can't freaking beat Kovalevs or Bivol or Buatsi or any of those top light heavyweights. Arthur says Adam Kownacki gonna be the new champ. He's gotta fight the champs first, man. I know he's your Polish, you're supporting a Polish guy, but I mean, listen, man, he need to fight somebody at some point. But he's a good fighter. Pascal Marcus almost had blows at the weigh-in, I think. Yeah, they did. They were showing the highlights earlier. So for those who are just getting in here, who are just funneling in here, Marcus Brown and Jean Pascal was an absolute wild fight. You had Marcus Brown outworking and outlanding Jean Pascal, but Jean Pascal was landing the much more significant punches. He knocked down Marcus Brown not once, not twice, but 3 times. And I think this fight could very well be a draw. Maybe even a Pascal win. Straight up. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's your boy BT. We're live here on True School Sports. Hope you guys doing good wherever you're at in the world. Like wherever you're at in the world, I sincerely hope all you who are watching are blessed and you're doing good. And I just wish nothing but good things for you. And yeah, just thank you for supporting True School Sports. You know, I'm not expecting a lot of people for us to be live for this fight, but you know, hey, 36 of you that are here, it's better than I expected. How far do you think Naoya Inoue can go in terms of weight class? That's a good question. I think he can go as high as featherweight. I definitely see him going as high as 126. I think he can definitely win a world title at 126. Talented fighter, absolutely exceptional. Pascal is no joke. You damn right. He's a freaking warrior. I've always liked Pascal. I've always respected him. He comes to fight. He comes to win every fight, regardless of whether he's outgunned or he gets blown out in fights. Only the best fighters in the world can blow out Marcus Brown, like your Kovalevs, guys like that, you know. Adam Kownacki White was pregnant and was partying and 20 pounds overweight when he received the offer. The right move was to turn that fight down. Period. Yeah, but he should have just, if that was the case, he should have said that. You know, he had the corniest response of all time. He's like, "What am I, a prostitute?" It's corny to me. Adam shows how it's like to box. I can't wait. Thanks. Yeah, it should be a good fight. You know, he's fighting a tough, durable fighter in Arreola. Kownacki was not in shape to fight AJ. Kownacki versus Washington fight happened January 2019. Ruiz fought the Matric on April 20th. And was in shape. He got the call to fight Joshua. Well, he only got the call to fight Joshua because Kownacki and all these other guys turned the fights down. Kownacki, White, you know, just so many people. Might be a draw, but I think Pascal won. Yeah, I think so too, man. Just give it to Pascal. I think, you know, it's funny. I think Pascal, even at his old ass age, could probably give the top light heavyweights a better fight than Marcus Brown. Yard is not beating Kovalev. I agree. I'm going with Kovalev in that fight. But I'm really excited for it because I do like Anthony Yard. I have been covering him for a little bit of time here on my channel. So if he wins, I'll be very happy for him. Uh-oh. The champ is here. My main man, Sebastian the Technician Santana. So, Flacco Community Gym's very own, Sebastian Santana. What's up, man? How you doing? How's training going? Congrats. I know I made a post about it, but congrats on winning your first amateur fight. I'm really happy for you, man. How's training going? I thought Polish fighters had balls. Not. He had 3 chances to win 3 belts and ran away quick. He damn right he did. He damn right he did. That's why, I mean, I still think he's a good fighter. He's a good contender, but I'm just, my opinion is very low. So, for those of you wondering, Larry Hazard, the unofficial scorecard for PBC, he has his fight 74-74, a draw. So, should be an interesting scorecard from the judges. But I want to let you guys know and remind you that we're in Marcus Brown's hometown, and Marcus Brown has gotten gift decision before at the Barclays Center, like he did in 2016 when he fought Hot Rod. So be very mindful that he might be getting a gift decision.
So Jean Pascal awaited the decision. Marcus Brown has left the ring, heading to see the doctors.
Training's going good. I'm fighting in the novice Golden Gloves next Saturday at West Palm Beach. Hey, Sebastian, what time is that going on? Is that going to be in the afternoon? That on that day? Because if that's the case, I would try to get out there if I could. Let's see the decision. I'm not looking at the comments because I don't want you guys to ruin it for me.
Unable to continue, therefore we go to the judges' scorecards for a technical decision. Well, fans, after these 8 rounds, all 3 judges are in agreement, unanimously scoring the bout 75-74. All 3 in favor of the winner and the new
Jean Pascal, let's go, champ. Yes. Oh my God, yo. Jean Pascal has scored. Jean Pascal has scored the upset. It has taken. Holy crap. Jean Pascal just beat Marcus Brown. Wait. He's world champion now? Because Marcus Brown was world champ, right?
Let me tell you, you don't want to take a defeat like that. I know Marcus Brown will be back, and he's disappointed. I know if I was in his position, I would be disappointed, but I definitely.
Holy crap! What a freaking fight, Jean Pascal.
A rematch.
Is he world champ again? I think he is, because Brown won a belt. If I'm not mistaken, he had to have been a champ. Okay, he's interim. He's interim WBA champ. So yeah, not a full champ, but hey, he's technically a champ. Yo, shout out to freaking Jean Pascal. Jean Pascal. Holy crap, Jean Pascal is in. Yo, Jean Pascal, just like that, is in the mix again at light heavyweight. Yo, you know what? F a rematch, bro. Marcus Brown got schooled so badly, he don't even deserve a rematch. Listen. If Kovalev beats Anthony Yarde, give me Kovalev versus Jean Pascal 3. I want to see a third fight. I love them too. Give me Jean Pascal versus Kovalev 3.
Well, Jean Pascal told us yesterday, I will showcase why I used to be a champ. If you think you're washed up, don't blink.
Damn right.
36.
They thought it was sweet.
Once again.
Pascal is happy.
A look at the total punches. Pascal had won only 4 of his last 9 fights. 4-4 with 1 no contest. Victorious tonight in Brooklyn.
Can you tell us something about Adam?
Jean Pascal.
Adam Kownacki's fighting next.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Here.
Zerto would smoke all of them, man. All of who?
Congratulations.
Nah, he ain't smoking. He ain't smoking Kovalev. He ain't smoking Joshua Buatsi. You got the game messed up, champ.
What happened there in that accidental headbutt?
Hey, boxing, it's a whiplash head. But at the end of the day, I was winning the round. I dropped him 3 times. And I think even though it was a close fight, I was winning the fight. So that's why the judges give me the fight.
You wanted to check him.
I got Kownacki. I think Kownacki's gonna outwork Chris Arreola. Probably stop him on a TKO in the middle rounds, but personally, I want Chris Arreola to stop Adam Kownacki because he's a fraud for turning down the Joshua fight. But I mean, I think listen, I think Adam is a good fighter. He's a good contender. He's someone that's gonna definitely give some of these top guys a run for their money. But I don't know. I just don't like the way I didn't like him turn down the Joshua fight. Who do you got in the Yar Kovalev fight? I'm going with Kovalev. Kovalev, easy money. Trying to watch the fight. Unfortunately, there was a shooting at a Walmart here in El Paso. Pray for us. Absolutely, yeah, I heard about that. Highly unfortunate events that happened today.
So, Canadian hat trick.
Pascal says 50 Cent better have his money. That's funny. You tripping, man. You sound like a hater. Dude got serious skills and power. No, Gilberto's a good fighter. He can say he ain't Kovalev and he ain't freaking he ain't beating Kovalev and he ain't beating Joshua Buatsi. But he could be champion though. I just don't rate him as high as you do.
Pascal victorious following the accidental headbutt in round 8. He knocked down Marcus.
All right, Sebastian. So you're saying that you got your fights next Saturday, 12 to 6. All right, I'll try to get out there, man. That sounds like something I like to be at.
You know, he wanted this so bad.
We are all one people. I agree. Don't matter what race you come from. If you cut us all up, we all bleed the same red. Straight up. All right. So for those of you who are wondering, there will be no more wait. Okay, Adam Kownacki versus Chris Arreola is next. So, you know, should be a good fight, good scrap. I mean, I expect Adam Kownacki to stop Chris Arreola and retire his ass. But, you know, Chris Arreola is tough and he's been acting like a hungry fighter. So, hopefully, he gives us a good fight. No problem, Sebastian. Who got the Super WBA belt? That means Pascal is next in line. Wait, did I freeze up? No, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this one time only because I already know you guys are gonna ask me. I cannot show you. I cannot show you the fight. I'll get a copyright strike and my channel could get shut down, or lose some of its privileges. So I'm not gonna do that. But you'll hear the commentary. You can talk to me. I know you don't want to do that, but for those of you, I dropped the link to the fight earlier. So if you want the link, someone drop that link down in the comments for the people who are asking and want to watch the fight. We are Polish. We are the best. You cool. Polish people are cool. I wouldn't say the best, but they're pretty cool.
Well, then chill your Reese's. You'll eat it slower. I wouldn't know. I swallow mine whole. Like a giant.
I explained why Kownacki turned down the AJ fight. He had a legit reason. He is not a fraud. Adam is a very nice guy. People love him. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy. I never said he wasn't a nice guy. But, I don't know, man. I mean, look, if Adam Kownacki really wants to get into my good graces, because I feel like he's going to fight Deontay Wilder. I don't know why. I just have this feeling he's going to fight Deontay Wilder sometime in the next year or so. He might even fight him before Fury. I just get that feeling. If he fights Wilder, beat Deontay Wilder. Like, take the belt from Wilder, okay? And then you'll be in my good graces. I'll love you forever if you do that. Straight up. Ruben Victor says, not beating Kovalev. LOL. Most people think that midget Canelo can beat the little old Kovalev, but Zerto, great movement and power can't. You know what? I'm dying. I'm glad you brought that up. I am absolutely dying for them to make that Canelo fight, so Canelo can get his ass whooped, and then people like yourself and all the other Canelo dick riders and fanboys can say, oh well, Canelo wasn't a light heavyweight and Kovalev was too big for him, and then Kovalev can get that signature win that his career kind of needs. That was stolen from him when he fought Andre Ward 2 times. The first time they robbed him. The second time Ward punched him in the balls and they gave him credit for a stoppage. So I'm dying for them to make that Canelo fight. Please make the Canelo fight so he can knock Canelo out and put him out of his misery. Just put him out of his misery, because I'm sick of Canelo. Canelo is ducking Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. He don't want to fight nobody. He's trying to fight Sergey Derevyanchenko. All right, he don't want to fight nobody. All the young, strong American middleweights like Charlo and Andrade, he's ducking the daylights out of them. Every time those guys get the names mentioned, Canelo acts like he don't understand English. He got to go through 5 translators. He acts like he doesn't know who Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade is. So he's a clown. And I hope the Kovalev fight happens so Klo can beat the shit out of him. Who's knocking Canelo out? Sergey Kovalev. Kovalev will knock Canelo out. That's easy money. Kownacki versus Ruiz unification will be. He ain't even fighting Sergey Kovalev, dummy. You're damn right he's not fighting Sergey Kovalev, because Oscar knows what's good for him. Come on, bro. I thought you knew boxing. I do know boxing, and odds are I've probably forgotten more about boxing than you probably know. Straight up. You think I know Canelo can't beat Andrade? That's why he's not fighting him. He will never in his life fight Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Due to the new flavor of the month. He's not the new flavor of the month. I've always rated Andrade as a highly skilled fighter. I've always said that. You can go watch videos in 2016, 2015 while I was talking about Andrade.
I'm here to create a legacy. I'm here to win. There was a time where
So ain't no damn new flavor of the month. I've always classed Andrade as one of the most skilled fighters out there. He can't beat Andrade? Yeah. Do you understand? I mean, I see you typing in English, but do you understand English? Like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Canelo Alvarez, who is from Guadalajara, Mexico, who fights in the middleweight division in the sport of boxing, cannot defeat Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade from Providence, Rhode Island, who also fights in the middleweight division. I don't know how much more clear I can get than that. He has no power to KO. Canelo is going to beat him with consistent pressure and body punches. If that's the case and he has no KO power, why doesn't Canelo fight him? You know what's funny? People like you always say stuff like that, like he doesn't have the KO power to hurt Canelo, but they say that about a lot of guys. They say that about a lot of guys who get in there with Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, and when they get in there with Andrade, they find out that it's a lot different than they think. It's kind of like, obviously, I'm not going to say he's as good as Floyd Mayweather, but it's the same thing with Floyd. When Floyd fought at 147, everybody was saying that Floyd Mayweather didn't have power, and he didn't have this, and he didn't have that. But then, you see Floyd Mayweather hitting with the right hand, hitting with the left hook, and for some strange reason, they don't press forward. It'll be the same thing when Canelo fights Boo Boo Andrade. Mark my words. I don't know, bro. You stutter too much. I can't understand. I'm speaking perfectly clear. Speaking perfectly clear. Now, I might speak a little too fast. I might speak a little too quick, but my words are coming out crystal clear. He may not have the power to stop Canelo. I never said that he did, but he definitely has the power to get Canelo's respect. I guarantee you that much. Let Canelo get touched with a couple of them shots. Canelo ain't gonna press forward like you think. Gabe Rosado dropped Suleki, but Andrade couldn't dent him. Andrade dropped him in the first round. What are you talking about? Bro, what are you talking about? He dropped him in the first round. Did you watch boxing? Floyd hurt his hand. I don't know anybody who said he didn't have KO power. Plenty of people said he didn't have KO power. When he was fighting at 147, they said, oh, he had no punching power. That's why this fighter would beat him, and as you saw time and time again, you know, that wasn't the case.
You can feel his energy when he's stepping in the ring. He always ready to go and give a great fight.
I think it does too. I'll tell you this though, if he fights, if Andrade fights Triple G, he's definitely beating Triple G. Canelo is like a 50-50 fight to me, but Triple G, that's extra easy money for Boo Boo Andrade. Straight up. Triple G can't beat Andrade. Like, I'm actually more confident about Andrade fighting Golovkin than I am Canelo, believe it or not. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to look. I'm looking something up for one of our friends in the comments.
Do you mind being a motor?
What could be better than being a motor?
Arthur says, "Are you okay?" I'm fantastic. I'm absolutely lovely. How are you doing? How are you doing, champ? I'm doing a-okay over here. Easy money, bro. What the hell? What are you talking about? I'm talking about boxing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Triple G is easy money for. Listen, Canelo versus Andrade is a 50-50 fight, but Canelo versus Triple G, Triple G versus Andrade is easy money. If any of you listen, if Andrade versus Golovkin ever gets made, we can bet anything you want. I got my Cash App and my PayPal in my About section. We can bet whatever you want. Okay, now let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Now, someone had the audacity to ask me, who has Andrade been fighting? Andrade, what's funny is, this is how I know a lot of you guys who talk about Andrade don't really know your boxing like you claim to know your boxing. Because if you look at the last 5 to 6 opponents Andrade's fought, we'll start with Willie Nelson, right? Willie Nelson he is a good fighter. He fought Willie Nelson in June of 2016, coming off a year layoff. He fought Willie Nelson over a year layoff. And Willie Nelson, this is the same Willie Nelson who fought Tony Harrison when Tony Harrison was undefeated. And everybody talks about how good Tony Harrison is now, and everybody talks about how Tony Harrison is this and Tony Harrison is that. Willie Nelson took Tony Harrison's O. And what did Andrade do to Willie Nelson? He won every single round. He shut Willie Nelson out. He knocked him down, and eventually he stopped him. He made him look like an F-class fighter when he fought him. So that's one fighter that he's fought. He fought, Jack Kuke on damn near a year layoff. And, Kuke is a good fighter. He's proven to be a good fighter over the course of time. He fought Artur Akavov. The same Artur Akavov who gave Billy Joe Saunders one of the hardest fights of his career. Billy Joe Saunders probably lost that fight in a lot of people's eyes. Or that was a draw. It was a close fight. He fought Akavov, stopped him. His last fight, he fought Suleiki, and Suleiki was a guy that most people thought beat J.O. Jacobs. So what are you talking about? Who has he fought? He's been fighting tougher opposition of late. If you want to keep it 100, if you want to keep it all the way 100, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade has been fighting more tougher opposition than Gennady Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin fought Steve Rolls, and before that he fought Vons Martirosyan. Okay. So he ain't GG aside from each other, aside from Canelo fighting Golovkin and Golovkin fighting Canelo. These guys ain't been fighting nobody. They've been fighting nobodies. And don't tell me, Canelo fought Daniel Jacobs, because Andrade fought Suleiki, who beat Daniel Jacobs in a lot of people's eyes. So don't tell me, Canelo. Don't make Daniel Jacobs out to be like this great middleweight, like he's this great middleweight, because Daniel Jacobs is not a great middleweight. He's actually probably one of the most overrated top level fighters in all boxing. He's good, but not nearly as good as people make him out to be. Vons put Andrade to sleep. GGG with TKO. What's gonna happen when GGG tags him? GGG's not gonna tag him. He's too damn slow. Vanez put G2. No. Vanez, Triple G fought Vons Martirosyan. It was a cherry pick. He could have fought. In fact, Triple G could have fought Andrade on that card. He could have had him as a replacement opponent. Andrade was begging him to fight. And what happened? Absolutely nothing. Because Triple G and Canelo, when it comes to fighting Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, are both cowards, and that's the exact word we're gonna use: cowards. That you got Canelo that would rather go over there and fight Sergey Derevyanchenko than fight Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. So I don't want to hear anything about Canelo or Triple G. They're both frauds in my opinion until they fight Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, and that's exactly what I'm gonna call them. Experience is the answer. Did you not see Pascal versus Brown? So Demetrius, so you want to talk about experience? You want to talk about experience? Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade has a way better amateur background than Canelo. That's number one. Number two, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade is now, for the first time in his career, probably in his entire career, he's match sharp. He's fighting consistently. He's long. He's rangy. He's athletic. He's got respectable punching power in both of his hands. He's taller than Canelo. He's the exact kind of fighter Canelo has not ever fought in his career. Please don't delete your YouTube channel account when Andrade gets stomped out by any of the top 3 to 4. He is, first of all, let's get one thing straight. Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade is in the top 3 to 4 middleweights. What do you mean get stomped out by the top 3 to 4 middleweights? He is in the top 3 to 4 middleweights. So let's straighten that out. That's number one. Number two, don't you go into witness protection when Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade damn near shuts out Gennady Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin will not win more than 3 rounds against Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. If you call Canelo and GG frauds, what does that make the Charlo brothers? Well, with the Charlo brothers, you gotta look at both of them individually. Jermell Charlo is a fraud. That anybody who knows, and Jermell Charlo, just in case you don't know, Jermell Charlo is the one that fights at 154. That's the one that lost to Tony Harrison. So Jermell Charlo, we all know he's a fraud. He was getting outboxed by John Jackson. Okay, then he fought Charles Hatley coming off a year layoff. He fought, a Green Erickson Lubin, which was a good win, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I picked Lubin to win. He beat Lubin, so I can't take that away from him. But Lubin was a green fighter. And once he fought Tony Harrison, who people were counting out, which I told you guys, but if you go back and watch the videos, I told you guys Tony Harrison was gonna be a very live dog in that fight. Tony Harrison outboxed Charlo with no problems. So he's always been a fraud. Okay, now Jermall Charlo, he's a fantastic fighter. He's a good fighter, and everybody says that Jermall Charlo is a fraud and that he's a bum. And look, I'll say this: he's a bit overrated. I'll definitely say he's a bit overrated, but he's a lot better than his brother, and he's definitely a top level middleweight. Okay, his last couple of fights, he hasn't looked so good. He fought Matthew Korobov on a week's notice, and he didn't look so good, but he did just enough to win the fight, and it was a good thing for his career. Then he fought Brandon Adams, who, honestly, look, Brandon Adams is the kind of fighter that I think almost any fighter in boxing would not look good against. So did he look good against Brandon Adams? No, he didn't. But he beat Brandon Adams. He did what he had to do. And in boxing, you're not always gonna look good. But what happened when he fought Julian Williams? Everybody's going on about Julian Williams, and I like Julian Williams myself. But what happened when he fought Julian Williams when they were both undefeated? What happened when he fought Julian Williams? Oh, that's right. He stopped Julian Williams. He put Julian Williams' ass squarely on the canvas. So Jermall Charlo, I don't think he'll beat Canelo Alvarez. I think Canelo would smash him up. I think a fight with him and Golovkin will be a good fight, but he's not to be looked down upon, Jermall Charlo. So I'm just saying, don't sleep on Jermall Charlo. As far as Andrade will 100% take it. I will bet my entire life savings, as little as it is, my entire life savings that Andrade will beat Gennady Golovkin.
WBC heavyweight champ Deontay Wilder joining us in the booth tonight. A look back at Deontay's last 3 fights, March of 2018.
When he fought, that's different though. When I'm talking to Ruben Victor, when Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade fought Vance Martirosyan was actually like an active fighter. When Triple G fought him, Vance Martirosyan wasn't getting dates. He wasn't fighting. He was in a horrible Don King contract. So he fought a different Vance Martirosyan. And Vance Martirosyan is a 154 pounder. Okay, Triple G is a 160 pounder. So he dragged his ass up to 150 from 154 to 160. But we know Triple G. We know that Triple G for the most of his career, he's made a career off of dragging 154 pounders up to 160. So let's call a spade, man. Let's call a spade a spade. Triple G is a good fighter. He's an exceptional champion, an exceptional talent. But he has made a living, a career, out dragging up 154-pounders up to 160. Korobov was on a 2-year layoff, and he still beat Charlo. He didn't beat Charlo. It was a close fight. He didn't beat Charlo. It was 7-5. Charlo beat him by a round. Charlo adjusted later on in the fight and was tagging his ass. Herb C seems, out of everybody talking to me about these middleweights, Herb C seems to be the only one with any sense. He says, I rock with Andrade. By the way, I've always thought he was going to be in the top sooner or later. You damn right. Truthfully, honestly, if Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade didn't have so many promotional problems early in his career, and he was afforded the opportunities to fight the best fighters in the world, I don't even think it would be a debate as to who the most talented and most skilled American fighter is. No disrespect to Terrence Crawford, Demetrius Andrade is a more skilled fighter than he is. And that might sound crazy to you guys, but I'm telling you, he's the truth. His nickname should be the truth, not Errol Spence. He's the truth. Andrade will beat the brakes off of GGG. I agree. You damn right he beat the brakes off GGG. What do you think of Billy Joe Saunders can do at 160 if he signs with Eddie Hearn? That's a good question. Now, that's a question worth pondering. Billy Joe Saunders is one of the most talented fighters out there. I think he's probably one of the only fighters out there that could beat Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, to tell you the truth. You know, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say because Billy Joe Saunders, he's one of them fighters. He's kind of like Tyson Fury, those gypsies, man. And like you just never know which guy you're gonna get. If he's match fit and his mind is right, he can go in there and beat anybody. But you know, I don't see why he couldn't beat the elites at 160. Yo, Ruben, fanboy killer. He's speaking sense. He's speaking sense. So yeah, for those of you wondering what's going on with Kownacki versus Chris Arreola, that fight is moments away. Neither fight has made their ring walks as of yet, but I promise you, as they are, I'll let you guys know.
He has said that if he loses, this will be it. And he has been in the ring with world champions, including Deontay Wilder back in 2016. Deontay knocking out Arreola in round 8.
My main man, Michael Ryan Pitts, what's up? Does Canelo have a better resume than Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade? Yeah, I'll give him that. But the thing is, he's been afforded the chances to fight the big name fights, the big fights. Demetrius Andrade had horrible promotional issues early in his career, and then even when he didn't have the horrible promotional issues in his career, guys like Canelo and 2OG have been acting like straight pussies and haven't been fighting him. And I'm sorry I'm saying that word, but that's the real. They don't want to fight him. What's Canelo not speaking English had to do with anything? He ain't American. Well, if you listen back to what I said in its proper context, I was saying that Demetrius, whenever Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade's name is mentioned, this guy acts like he's never heard of him. He never speaks English to begin with, but then he almost forgets, like, you know, he don't even know how to speak Spanish when they mention Andrade's name. He don't want to fight him. He doesn't want to fight him. He's a coward when it comes to fighting Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade.
I think what Deontay said really stood out to me. Kownacki better not fall asleep on Arreola tonight, and I agree with that. You know, and Chris had a great warm-up in the locker room here with Henry and John. And,
what are you basing your opinion on that he's better than Canelo on? Presumptions? No, I watched them both fight. He's got a better jab than Canelo. He's taller than Canelo. He's longer than Canelo. He's got respectable enough punching power to make Canelo keep Canelo at bay and make him not press forward as much. I'm not even saying he's better than Canelo. I've said it's a 50-50 fight. I think he could beat Canelo. I'm just venting my frustrations that guys like Canelo and guys like Triple G have been acting like straight pussies and don't want to fight him. If Andrade beats Canelo and GGG, he'll become the biggest American-born boxing star. You damn right he will. Canelo and Triple G avoided Billy Joe Saunders too. You damn right they did. Like, Anybody, like, I want you guys to just look. Take your fanboy glasses off for a second. Anybody who is a slick boxer, who's not a big money making attraction, who's young and strong and in their prime, these guys don't fight them. These guys don't fight them. Canelo's out here fighting guys like Rocky Fielding and Triple G's fighting guys like Steve Rolls. I mean, come on, guys. You cannot condone some of the shit these two guys have been pulling as of late. You cannot.
Opportunity will not. Be prepared.
Listen, say what you want about Andrade. Maybe he doesn't have those big fights, but if you look at his last 4 to 5 fights, all those guys that he fought came to win. All these guys were live bodies. All those guys were solid fighters. He didn't fight no Rocky Fieldings. He didn't fight no Steve Rolls. He fought good, solid, credible fighters. Maybe not big names, maybe not guys that you guys know about, but if you really are up in your boxing like you claim to know, you would know that Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade fought solid guys. Like Arthur Akabov, like Alantez Fox, like Willie Nelson, like Suleki, guys like that. People say that Floyd was ducking Andrade when Andrade was on the come up. I remember that. I actually remember that. But looking back on it now, Andrade was so much bigger than Floyd. Would have been a good fight though. People say the same thing about him fighting Lara. He was ducking Lara. I just think Andrade style-wise is probably Rocky Fielding. Oh my gosh, bro. Rocky Fielding is a bum. Are you serious? Rocky Fielding is a bum. I saw his fight when he fought what's that guy's name? The guy from Europe. Tyrone Zuji? Or Zuj? What the hell his name is? The guy from Germany. Rocky Fielding is a bum. Arthur Akabov would have smashed him out. Walter Kakadawa would have gave him a good fight. Suleki definitely would have beat Rocky Fielding. Alantez Fox would have gave Fielding a good fight. Willie Nelson would murder. Well, they're different weight classes, but if they met in the middle at 160, Willie Nelson would murder Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding is a bum. No. Rocky Fielding is a bum. I don't want to hear anything about him being a champion, having a belt. Ruben, do you know who he beat for that belt? That fake ass belt he won? Who did Rocky Fielding beat for that belt? Anyway, we're gonna stop talking about cow power for a second. We're gonna get to the fight. All right, Chris Arreola is making his way to the ring as one of the he's been a mainstay in the heavyweight boxing scene for a while. He's fought so many, just top fighters, Vitaly Klitschko, Deontay Wilder, he's fought Bermane Stiverne. And now he's fighting hold on. Now he's fighting Adam Kownacki. Well, no, you're implying that Rocky Fielding was a good fighter because you're saying things like, "Oh, well, he had a belt." Fuck out of here with that belt. Yeah, there's a lot of Polish people at the Barclays Center, as you normally tends to be. He's represented very well Adam Kownacki. Adam Kownacki sells tickets, and for that reason, Adam Kownacki will always get in big fights. My man LA12 says, who do you got in this fight? I got Kownacki. I just think, I have this theory, and I want to see if you guys agree with me. I have this theory about fighters. If a fighter starts talking about retirement before the fight starts, I feel like he's already beaten. So his foot is already halfway out the door. So once he gets hit hard once and put in a tough situation, I think Kownacki's going to get him out of there. You damn right. I'm the cash cow. You tell Michael. Personally, I would like to see Arreola win the fight because of him being the underdog, him being just for him too. Like, I feel like it'd be good for him to get a big win in his career because he's been through so much, with losing big fights and he blew a lot. I think he could have been Andy Ruiz before Andy Ruiz. He kind of blew it because HBO was trying to make him like what Andy Ruiz now. HBO was trying to make him that before, but I don't know. Somebody told me earlier that Adam Kownacki turned on the Joshua fight because his wife was pregnant and he was 20 pounds overweight and he was partying in the club. I don't give a damn about that. Listen, That's your fault. You should be you should be living a disciplined life. You should be taking boxing serious. And you know that fight right there could have changed his wife's life, his family's life. But no, you want to fight Chris Arreola. So I have no respect for him.
We'd like to ask you to rise for the playing of their respective national anthems. And we begin with the...
Someone said, D3440 said, that's a pretty good theory. Absolutely, yeah. I always have that theory. So what I do is whenever I hear a fighter talk about retirement before the fight, I always pick the other fighter to win. So for another example of that would be like Tony Bellew. When Tony Bellew fought Alexander Usyk, he was talking about how that's his last fight and how, you know, he's going to retire from boxing after the fight. So right then and there, you know, I thought he was going to lose that fight. An older example of that would be like when Gennaro Chiquinito Hernandez fought Floyd Mayweather in the 1990s. You know, before that fight, Gennaro Chiquinito Hernandez was talking about how he was going to retire after that fight, and we saw what Floyd did to him. So when a fighter talks about retirement before he's even been in the ring out loud, you know, he's already halfway out the door mentally. All the other fighter has to do is put him in a tough and uncomfortable situation, and that fighter will fold or lose. Fielding can't take a body shot, and he's got no chin. You're damn right. And Rocky Fielding was barely a proven fighter at the European level. I mean, he beat a guy in Tyrone Zuji, who I'm not here to exaggerate, and I'm not here to say this just because I want to shit on Canelo's resume. Tyrone Zuji might have been the worst belt holder in all of boxing. He had like an interim title at 168 or something like that. When he beat who did he beat for the belt? I can't remember who he beat for the belt, but he was the most irrelevant like belt holder in boxing, and Fielding went life and death with him. So he was barely a top level European fighter, and he was the easy pickings for Canelo. Again, a good assessment there from Fanboy Killer. James DeGale taught retirement for the Eubank fight, and he got stopped by Eubank. So, and you know what? I should have followed my own theory when I was predicting that fight, because I actually picked DeGale to beat Eubank because I just thought DeGale was that much better than Eubank. But what's funny is I had a friend here in Miami who sparred Eubank for that training camp, and he told me, he said, Brendan, Eubank is going to beat the shit out of DeGale. DeGale isn't what he once was. And my friend was a Florida Golden Glove champion. He wasn't a pro or anything like that. So he was telling me DeGale was, you know, he wasn't too good on the inside, and he was giving me all kinds of insight into how DeGale was fighting. And we saw what happened against DeGale. Did you cry when Vanes dropped Andrade? No. You see, I listen to the American anthem. I'm listening to the American anthem. So proudly we hailed. You know what? You damn right, R. My bad. I don't want to disrespect. Let me stand up for that national anthem. Into the night. Oh, yeah, you thought. That was the least convincing no I've ever heard. Alright, so here we are. Kownacki versus Arreola. Hopefully this is a good fight, man. You know, I hope Arreola comes in there and he comes to fight and does what he can and gives a good account of himself. But I really think with the way he's been talking, he's going to get stopped. Probably badly, too.
Presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by MGM Resorts and Brooklyn Boxing. Judging at ringside for our main event, Dr. Lou Moret, Kevin Morgan, and Don All right, fans, here we go with our heavyweight special attraction, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance, and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Barclays Center in Brooklyn, it's time for the PBC main event of the evening.
Let's go, champ. We on True School Sports. Smash that like button like it was your ex-girlfriend, okay? Do what you gotta do. Subscribe. Let me know what city, what state, what continent. Where are you watching the fights from tonight?
He weighed in at a ready 244 pounds with a record of 38 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He has 33.
You damn right, LA Talk. Charles Martin is the freaking greatest heavyweight of all time. Damn right. Muhammad Ali ain't got shit on Charles Martin. The Nightmare. Let's go, champ. I love how heavyweight fights are becoming mainstream. Absolutely. You know, they say as boxing goes, so does the heavyweight division goes. So that's why. Chicago. Shout out to Chicago.
He weighed in at 266.5 pounds, undefeated in his campaign with a ring with a record of 19 wins, no losses, 15 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the relentless and the undefeated world-ranked heavyweight contender, introducing Adam Babyface Kownacki.
Andy Ruiz would smash Adam Kownacki. Are you serious? Be a good fight, though. Kownacki would be competitive for like the first 3 rounds. He was Andy Ruiz would smash Adam Kownacki. Straight up. He good, but he ain't that good. Straight up, he ain't that good. He's nice, but he ain't that nice.
As we get set for our main event, tonight's odds provided by Fox Bet.
Gilberto Cruz, what's up, champ? What you mean, what?
In our 2 previous fights, the New York natives have lost both fights so far tonight. Curtis Stevens and Marcus Brown. Adam Kownacki.
All right, so round 1, Adam Kownacki versus Chris Arreola. It's your boy BT. We are live here on True School Sports. It's the official True live fight reaction for Adam Kownacki versus Chris Arreola. Kownacki comes out right away, landing 2 big right hands on Chris Arreola. Jesus. Another left and a right by Adam Kownacki. And a left hook by Adam Kownacki. He's putting some serious pressure on Chris Arreola, but Adam Kownacki's in the white trunks with the red trim. Arreola with the white trunks and the blue trim. Good body shot there from Chris Arreola. Oh, good jab there from Chris Arreola. Gotta stick that jab in his face. Stick it in his face, champ. Stick it in his face. Let him know why they call you the Nightmare. Oh, big right hand from Adam Kownacki. Kownacki pressing forward, looking to land that big right hand of his. If you like combination punching, if you like the heavyweights that put the punches in bunches, you came to the right place. Adam Kownacki knows how to put them together. There you go. Cuts that distance, goes to the body on Chris Arreola. But so far, you know, I gotta give Chris Arreola some credit. Not a guy known for his defensive prowess, but he's been showing some good defense here and there. You know, slipping to his right, slipping to his left at times, making Kownacki fall short with punches, sticking that jab in his face. Good stuff from Arreola thus far. Adam Kownacki so far, he's thrown a lot of punches, and I would say he's probably landed the bigger shots, but it's a very low percentage of the punches landed because of the fact that Arreola's defense has actually been pretty good. Been actually using some fundamentals. Good body shot there from Kownacki. Someone said the Polish George Foreman. Good body shots there from Chris Arreola.
And the great thing about Joe is not just a physical trainer, he's a mental trainer too.
Yo, Chris Arreola is doubling and tripling up on the jab.
Kownacki's coming on strong, man. It seems like every time he throw that 1-2, it's just like it's ending for some reason. And he's just coming on, he's going to the body as well, too. Look at that. That's what I'm talking.
There you go. Good right hand there from Adam Kownacki. Now, one.
It's looking like he's coming with the jab, but he throws that right hand across.
Oh, another big right from Kownacki.
There you go. Chris Arreola with a good right hand. And a left hook inside by Chris Arreola. And an uppercut from Kownacki. Man, good fight so far. Absolutely good fight so far.
In round one, scheduled for 12.
Big shout out to Michael Ryan Pitts over there in Alabama. So yeah, round one, close round. I think like my dad said in the comments, Chris Arreola he's training with Joe Goostin for this fight, and they've been working a lot more on the defense and the fundamentals of boxing. So you see a lot of Arreola, sticking the jab out, slipping punches, things that we're not used to seeing him normally do. So with that being said, he had a good round, but the thing is, a lot of times when he would kind of use that lead left hand to kind of frame and keep Adam Kownacki on the outside, and every time he did that, Kownacki would just step in real confidently with a big 1-2, and if it didn't land, it at least got him within distance and cut that distance for him to either go to the body or step off and throw more punches. So the difference in that last round was definitely Adam Kownacki's activity, his work rate, and his placement. So round one definitely goes to Adam Kownacki. What you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Who you get that first round to? I agree, Sebastian. Really good fight so far.
And here you see Kownacki coming out, and he's starting with the right, left right.
All right, so round two, Adam Kownacki versus Chris Arreola.
On the right hand, short and straight. So he means business.
They combined to land 70 punches.
Just so you guys know, according to the comedy box, in that first round, Kownacki and Arreola combined to land over 70 punches. So and here goes Adam Kownacki beginning to back Chris Arreola up. He's backing him up. He's throwing combinations. He's going to the body. And credit to Arreola. He's hanging in there. He's showing composure as a veteran like him should. But Kownacki is placing the shots very, very good. Very, very well.
Kownacki's 15 career knockouts have come in the second round. 15 knockouts and his 19th pro bout. But Deontay, I went back and watched your fight with Arreola 3 years ago.
Good body shot there from Chris Arreola.
On that night,
And a jab there from Arreola. There you go. Hey.
Almost never, after it was me, Arreola, kind of have some problem with all the fighters, and he had to establish himself.
There you go. Good right hand there from Arreola. And then Kownacki comes with a full punch combination of his own. And then a left hook to boot.
these guys are both 6'3". He knocked out Arreola in the 8th round back in July of 2016.
So one thing about Arreola that I think will serve him well in this fight is as long as his heart is willing and his spirit is willing, he's a very durable fighter. And if he continues to go to that body, because he's landing some really good body shots on Kownacki, he's just not outworking him. But if he's able to do that, I could see him breaking down Kownacki in these middle rounds. He's looking really good so far. Make sure you smash that like button for the 50 of you that are in here. There you go. Good body shot there from Kownacki.
Kownacki up and close to the body and stuff like he's going now. This is a good, point of view of seeing how he does in the inside.
And Chris Arreola, what he's trying to do right now, if you're watching, he's actually trying to slow the pace down because this is a fight where, he's an older fighter now, so he can't be in there trying to outpace a guy like Adam Kownacki. Hell no. No way, no how.
All right, Joe Goostin in Chris Arreola's corner. What do you think so far over the first 5 minutes? You happy with what you've seen? Yeah, this is I knew exactly what was going to happen. This is it. It's a slugfest.
Good right hand there from Chris Arreola. And Kownacki lands a right hand and he backs up. And then left hook by Arreola. Oh my God. It's a freaking war. They are going at it. Ooh, good uppercut there from Kownacki. There you go. Good double left hook there by Chris Arreola. He went up top, went down to the body. Man, it's a good round. It's tough. Man, what great exchanges through the first 2 rounds. I think Arreola probably won that round. I liked Areola's defense in that round. I mean, for what if you want to say there's such a thing, but his defense, the way he varied his attack, the way he placed his shots, I thought his aggression was very effective when he was letting his hands go, which was the most of the whole round. He was backing up Kownacki, winning a lot of the exchanges, winning the battle of real estate. That's a swing round, but I'm gonna give it to Chris Arreola. I think they go either way. What do you guys think? Anybody that watching? Any of you guys giving that last round to Chris Arreola like me? What do you think? Yes, Kownacki has a way, because he's kind of like Andy Ruiz in the sense that you don't think he's going to be as fast as he is, and then he just lands those subtle uppercuts. So I would agree with my man, Fanboy Killer, absolutely. Sneaky uppercuts. Kownacki versus Baby Miller, that'd be a good fight. That'd be a great fight. I know they don't want to fight to the money's fight because they're friends. They both grew up training together at Gleason's gym. They're like brothers. But that's a fight I'd be interested in seeing when Dervitt Jarrell gets off the suspension. Like, one thing Arreola is doing surprisingly well is every now and then he'll take these half steps back and he lands these crafty shots on Kownacki, which is something you don't really expect to be saying with a guy like Arreola. But I gave him that round for sure. All right, so round 3, Adam Kownacki versus Chris Arreola. It is your boy BT. We are here on True School Sports. This is the live fight reaction, and it's been a good fight so far, man. It's been two fat guys, but fit fat guys in the heavyweight division, looking to make the name for themselves. And you got Chris Arreola, throwing a very educated jab, and a lot of times he's snapping that head back of Kownacki with that jab. Oh, big uppercut from Kownacki. I think he might have hurt Arreola there. He might have hurt him there, and Arreola's holding on for dear life. So, he did. Whoever said that thing about his uppercuts, damn right. He lands these sneaky uppercuts. You don't know they're coming, but they come and they land and they're effective. Good body shot, uppercut, and then a straight right by Kownacki. Ooh, he's putting them things together, Kownacki. He's putting them together. Ooh. Oh yeah, he's definitely winning these exchanges right now. Through the first minute and a half of this round, Adam Kownacki is having his way. Good body shot there by Arreola.
Arreola has to keep that left hand up a bit higher because Kownacki's been right hand crazy from the beginning, so that right hand's not coming through.
You damn right. These guys out here throwing like freaking, forget middleweights, they're throwing these things like flyweights. I feel like I'm watching Romeo Gonzalez versus Carlos Cuadras right now. They're throwing so many damn punches. Jesus. This fight, I'm not saying these guys are as good as either of these fighters, but this fight reminds me of Ika Ibuchi versus David Tua. I mean, I don't know if this is going to break the record like those guys did, but it's that same type of fight where you get guys throwing hundreds and hundreds of punches round after round after round. And for those of you who have never seen that fight, David Tua versus Ika Ibuchi, it's highly recommended by me. It's a classic. Here comes right hand over around the guard, left hook. Kownacki, for as slow as he looks and as clumsy as he looks, he has very good ring craft. He has good footwork. He understands how to step around and throw a punch and step around. These are the subtle things that make him a dangerous fighter, and these are things that he learned in the gym at Gleason's gym. Over there in New York. Big shout out to Gleason's gym. But that was the round I gave to him. I thought he won most of those exchanges, so yeah, that's what it is. But we got 50 of you guys watching, so I just want to say please subscribe if you haven't already. Got a lot of good things coming up here on True School Sports. So please go ahead and go subscribe. Smash that like button and let me know what city, what state, what continent, where you watch from. We have people from all around the world watching. We got people from Chicago, people from Alabama, people from the UK, and we got boxing fans from around the world. So I really appreciate all you guys that are here to watch this amazing fight with me. It's been a marvelous fight so far. Kownacki has no head movement, but he has a really strong chin. Absolutely. He's like a young Chris Arreola. You know, Chris Arreola was the same way. A young, strong, durable guy with a good chin. So, yeah, man.
You understand me? Keep it short, keep it smart. See, be the smarter, quicker, shorter guy. Okay? Here we go. The words of Joe Kusin in Arreola's corner.
All right. So we're here in the 4th round of what's been an absolute entertaining all-out war. For those of you wondering, Chris Arreola and Adam Kownacki have combined through 3 rounds to land almost 200 punches. So that tells you right there everything you need to know.
You gotta keep it short. The shorter punches, always the wider punches.
Holland. All right, big shout out to Holland. Bay Area, Oakland. Okay. Sebastian says that Arreola is going to get knocked out. I think so. I think Kownacki's going to break Arreola down and get him out of there sometime between the 6th and the 8th round. I got Arreola winning the 2nd round, so I got 2-1 for Adam Kownacki. Well, what's your guys' scorecard so far? I gave Arreola the 2nd round. Anybody give Arreola any round so far?
Close fight. It is a close fight, and you know that's true what he says, because when somebody's coming forward, that means he's trying to make a fight of this.
There you go. Now they're in the center of the ring. The pace is slowing down a bit. It looks like Kownacki's taking a bit of a rest, as is Arreola. Because I mean, it's hard to maintain this kind of pace. You can't blame it if they take a breather. Chris Arreola working on the inside, landing these little short shots on the inside. Okay. There you go. Good body shots there from Chris Arreola. Yeah, I know. Kownacki doing a good job of, even if he's not throwing hard shots, he's throwing these really short shots on the inside that are landing. There you go. Good body shot there from Arreola. Arreola's making, even though Arreola can't match the pace of Kownacki, one thing I know about Arreola is he's making a lot of investments to that body earlier. He's throwing a lot more body punches than Kownacki is. There you go. Good right hand there from Kownacki. And then Arreola with a right hand. Vero Beach. Oh, a triple right hand from Chris Arreola. Okay, I never seen that before from him. Landed. I think Arreola's won this round too. Straight up, I think Arreola might be winning this round too. Damn, what a good uppercut from Kownacki. Who'd you guys get that round to? I think that could have been an Arreola round. They could have been around. That's another swing round, I think. I got a 2-2. I know a lot of you guys probably have 4-0 or 3-1, but I got 2-2. What you think?
Don't let them take a breather. And you see this replay right there. They up in the pocket with each other. And here you go with Chris coming with that nice left hook right there.
Do any of them look gassed or not? I mean, they're sweating a lot, but no, I mean, they're maintaining a pretty damn good pace. They look gassed, but they're not fighting like it, you know? So. You sound like Virgil Hunter, Dad. You think you sound like Virgil Hunter?
You can do this for 20 rounds if you need to do it for 20 rounds. You understand? You're a game player, baby. That's what I've been telling you the whole time. I know a game player when I see one.
Oh, damn. You're right, Daddy. He does sound like Virgil Hunter. Jesus. The heavyweight division is being run by dad bods. You damn right. You know, we don't give a damn about them sports nutrition, muscles. No, we care about. We want all the guys who eat friggin' hot dogs and French fries. They're the guys running the division. You damn right. Ruiz, Kownacki, Trevor Bryan, Tyson Fury. Oh, good right hands from Adam Kownacki. So I got it. I got a 2-2 right now. I got a 2-2 even right now. What is your guys' scorecards? I want to know. I like to know. People watching.
I just want him basically working behind his jab. Every time he works behind his jab, punches will land.
Thank you so much.
All right, next item is Keith Triple out of Kownacki's corner.
Arreola is really using a lot of his experience.
Good left hand on the inside by Arreola.
You're right. He is because it's kind of smothering the
What's funny is that the I think with the exception of maybe one time in the first or second round, none of these guys have really been hurt. All the punches they've been throwing.
Kownacki was tiring a bit, slowing down after round 4.
This is what you do with these up-and-coming guys. That's why I say Arreola is a perfect gatekeeper, on all of them. Because he's gonna use the experience that he had. He's been in there for 3 times, for 3 titles. And he knows just what to do in situations that he's gonna be a real big tester.
Arreola is still working really good on the inside. Kownacki's pace has slowed a bit down here in the 5th round. Oh, good right hand there from Arreola and a left hook from Arreola. Kownacki looks like the pace might be wearing on him a little bit, surprisingly. Either that or he's taking a breather. Herbean's got a 3-1 Kownacki. I got a 2-2 even. Good body shots there from Kownacki. One thing I'm starting to realize about Kownacki is that he fights in spurts a lot. So a guy like Arreola actually is a stylistic tough matchup for him because he's a guy who likes to fight in spurts. For a guy who likes to push the pace, he still does fight in spurts. His spurts can be very thunderous. They can be very, high volume, but they're still spurts. My dad's got a 2-2. Baker Boy 76 has a 3-2 Arreola. I guess he's just made it to the 5th round. Oh, big right hand from Arreola. Oh, another one. Yeah, I thought Arreola won that round too. I got Arreola 3-2. Give me Arreola 3-2. What you guys got it? Give me your scorecards in the comments. I want to know. I got Chris Arreola up 3-2. And by the way, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I mean, it's been a good fight. I'm happy to see Adam Kownacki in a fight where he's getting rounds because he absolutely obliterated Charles Martin and obliterated Gerald Washington. So I'm just happy to see him in a fight where he's getting rounds, tough rounds.
Oh, sneaky right hand again by Arreola.
Herbean C got a 3-2 for Kownacki. I got a 3-2 for Arreola. Okay. Anybody else go on the fight?
There is Justina Kownacki, Adam's wife. She is due to give birth to a baby boy at the end of the month, August 29th.
She's a nervous wreck right now,
Yeah, Adam Kownacki's wife she looks like a wreck right now. You're right. Deontay Wilder's right. Ooh, Adam Kownacki, Chris Arreola is working very good on the inside, throwing some really good hooks. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. Look, I know I said what I said about Kownacki earlier, but I'm being honest with you. I'm giving my honest assessment. I really feel like as the fight wears on, from what I'm seeing, the crisper shots are being landed by Arreola. And he's even beginning to look a bit more like the fresher guy. Like, one thing Arreola is doing a good job of is he's smothering Adam Kownacki, and he's not allowing him to get the proper spacing on his shots. Good right hand there from Kownacki. Here you go, Kownacki using those hands, working really good on the inside. There you go, good body shots there from Kownacki. Ooh, and a right hand on the pipe. And Arreola shrugs it off saying, no, that didn't hurt me. But usually that means the opposite.
No, sir. Oh, he's practicing his defense. And Arreola, I know he wants to stay close to Kownacki because he doesn't like the distance. He likes the closeness. He likes the phone box. Yes, sir.
Well, Arreola told us this is one of my best camps leading up to this.
Ooh, good right hand from Arreola.
I don't want to know, these guys are kind of heavy around the waist. I don't want to know, is that an extra cushion? I always want to ask that. Is that an extra cushion? Because they've been in the pocket right there. They've been facing each other's bodies, and man, these guys are still coming to this day.
22-pound differential at the weight of yesterday. Arreola 244.
Damn, everybody here is freaking Polish now. Shout out to all poor people in the comments. I mean, this is another round though where I feel like, it's a close round. They're both fighting in a phone booth, but I feel like this is another round where so far through the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds, Chris Arreola is outworking Adam Kownacki. He is doing the better work. He's landing the crisper shots, and second half of the fight will be very interesting.
10 seconds remaining in round 6.
Oh, big right hand there from Kownacki. Ooh. Yo, honestly, that's another swing round, but I got it 4-2 Arreola. I got it 4-2 Arreola. I feel like he landed the heavier shots, the crisper shots, and did the better work throughout the 3 minutes of that round. So I got it 4-2 Chris Arreola. Right now, the way it's looking, he's en route to an upset.
Remember, you gotta do better than win. You gotta be willing to take risks.
I train Chris Arreola in the Riverside 14th Street Boxing Gym. He has heart. This is his last chance. He better win. 4-2 Arreola. Big shout out to my main man Hugo Flores in the comments. So you say he has a lot of heart. Like, is there anything else interesting about Arreola in the gym you can tell us about?
You went for it. We'll come back to the sequel. This is a sport of the people. They decide who we remember.
But yeah, it's your boy BT. We're live here on True School Sports for what's been a very entertaining fight between Adam Kownacki and Chris Arreola. I got Chris Arreola up 4-2 right now in what's been a very good fight. But you guys give me your scorecards. Let me know where you're watching from. Make sure you smash that like button, like it was your ex-girlfriend, and enjoy the fight. So the ringside doctor is checking Chris Arreola, and I think, yeah, the ringside doctor just okayed Chris Arreola. All right, so we're here in the 7th round, the beginning of the second half of the fight. Right now, they're in the center of the ring. Adam Kownacki. Let's see if I want to see when Adam Kownacki catches second win. Looks like Chris Arreola hurt his hand in the last round.
So I know what that feels like. You gotta make it too loud for at least a round. And the thing what I don't like about
Kownacki pressing forward, looking for a big shot to land on Chris Arreola. Nothing really happening for the first 40 seconds of this round. There you go. Good body shot there from Arreola. Oh, another one of those Adam Kownacki sneaky uppercuts. He's so damn sneaky with that uppercut. Arreola is barely throwing a left hand. He might have broke it. I agree. I mean, he was kind of grimacing holding it after that last round. So, hopefully it's not. Let's see what the unofficial scorecard Larry Hazard Jr. has to say about this fight. Are you serious? Larry Hazard Jr. has Kownacki up by 4 rounds. He's only giving Arreola 1 round. Larry Hazard has him up 59-55. That's a horrible scorecard. That's ridiculous. This is a close fight.
But he's not throwing enough punches. Even when he's coming forward, Kownacki is the guy that's doing the back. So he's eating a lot of leather here in this fight. And I'm beginning to have a little concern.
They're both eating a lot of leather. Kownacki's defense isn't good either. There you go. Good right hander from Chris. Oh, good body shots there from Chris Arreola. Adam isn't really doing. Honestly, look, Adam is doing good, but Adam is leaving a lot to be desired. I really think Chris Arreola, even though he's taking a lot of shots, he's landing the more significant shots in the fight. And no BMW, I'm not doing that. I give Adam that. I give Adam that round, but barely. That's like a fourth. So I got a 4-3 Arreola. I'm pro Pinocchio. You're pro Pinocchio. Adam is kicking him. Nah, bro. Adam Kownacki, he needs to learn how to get some damn spacing on his shots. Motherfucker's getting smothered every time he gets on the inside.
8 rounds. But you had a lot of respect for Arreola.
Most definitely. He came in the enemy lines, and he comes to win the fight. He put up a great fight, and that's what I needed at that moment in time. I was going through so much in my career, failed drug test, guys coming in, filling the PED in.
So what do you guys what do you guys score the fight? I think it's a close fight. I got Arreola up by a round, 4-3 Chris Arreola. You know, a lot of swing rounds. I just think like in a lot of those swing rounds, Arreola is landing the harder, more significant shots. I mean, even in that round, like that round he could have won. He landed some significant shots. Like, F it, bro. I'm giving the last one Chris Arreola. Fuck this shit. 5-2 Chris Arreola. To hell with it. I got a 5-2 Chris Arreola. What do you guys have this fight scored right now? Because it's like, if you look at the combi box numbers as far as like landed punches, they say it's 216 to 197 for Kownacki, but you also gotta look at also not just the number of punches landed, but who's landing the more significant shots. You know, who is dictating the pace of the ring, who is the ring general. I don't think it's Adam. To be honest with you. Oh, damn, that sucks. Hey, prayers go out to El Paso. It's a real tragedy what happened over there today. Bigger Boy 76 also has a 5-2 to Arreola. There you go. Big 1-2 there from from Adam Kownacki. My dad's got a 4-3 Arreola. I got a 5-2 Arreola. Listen, I don't think he's getting no damn decision. If this fight is close, and it's probably going to be close, he's not getting a decision. You see how many damn Polish people in that damn stadium? You know how much money they're going to lose if Kownacki's not a contender? Or if he loses the guy like Arreola? You know, so, he's going to win this fight. As long as he don't get knocked out, he's winning this fight. They're not giving it to Arreola. But good left hook there by Adam Kownacki. Someone said, "Oh, I hate how they don't give respect to Adam." I give respect to Adam. I just know what I'm watching. He's getting smothered. You know, he's getting, in a lot of instances, he's losing the exchanges. You know, he's throwing a lot of pity pat shots, but Arreola's throwing the punch with them thump on him. Adam winning this round though so far. Boxing about to get rigged. You damn right, because Chris Arreola, I mean, so far as I'm concerned, I think he's winning this fight. Ooh. Good uppercut on the inside there by Arreola. Okay, Chris. he's taking a beating, or Adam Kownacki's taking a beating too. They're both taking beatings. It's one of them fights. Just because the two other fight underdogs won, they need a favorite to win. Yeah, that would be crazy if all the underdogs won. Because Curtis Stevens got the chin checker, got his chin checked.
But here's the key. Keep your hands up, baby. Don't step back and drop them. If you're going to step back, I want them up. You understand? Use that jab a little bit more, that short jab. Oh, he's going to try to get over it. So don't let it be late. You got to use that short, quick jab. All right? Right? I know. Okay, but you know what? It's catching him, baby. We're almost done. Okay? This is a pain game, baby. Listen, put the pain on him now. Okay? Make him pay for that. You understand? Okay, here we go. Nothing stops you.
Yo, Dad, I don't agree with you. Joe Goosen is a good trainer like that. I don't think it's good to compare him to Virgil Hunter, because Virgil Hunter is a bum of a trainer who gives his fighters no instructions. Joe Goosen is actually giving Chris Arreola legitimate instructions.
Smiling right after. He loved it. He's having fun in there.
You know, a BMW, no, there has been no knockdown so far. Just a whole lot of punches being thrown. What's up?
You left your wallet in my room.
Thank you. I fell asleep in there.
Why?
I went to sleep in there earlier. You weren't here, and Toy was sleeping in here.
What's up, True School Sports? What's up?
There you go. Shout out to Hamid, the birthday boy. Shout out to him. But yeah, man, Adam Kownacki, he's in a fight where, you know, these next rounds are important. I'm very interested in these next couple rounds.
You know, Arreola thought he was going to be too busy selling tickets that he couldn't be focused on his fight.
Yeah, it's a war of attrition.
So he felt like that was an edge.
Kownacki fighting here at Barclays Center for the ninth time. First time as the headliner.
All right, so we're in the ninth round.
Arreola's things a little bit hurt.
Oh, big right hand there from Kownacki. I think that might have buzzed him a bit.
Kownacki's throwing some volume punches right now.
Oh man, he's throwing some. He's putting some more weight on them shots. Kownacki.
To his corner.
Playing defense, as he's talked about, without something that Joe Goosen has had a large part in adding to the repertoire of Chris Arreola.
Big body shot there from Chris Arreola.
Which is very wise. Is making Kownacki throw his punching, then
Adam is tired. I think they're both a little tired. And Chris Arreola is loving this dogfight. That's what he wants. He wants a dogfight. He's taking some punishment though. That's one thing he knows how to do, is take punishment.
Arreola at 32%. 1 minute remaining in round 9.
Adam will KO him in the 10th round. We'll see. I mean, he definitely hurt him earlier in this round. That's for damn sure. Chris Arreola's got a good poker face though, and he's so tough, and he's just such a durable fighter. So you got to give him a lot of respect for that.
Oh, good right by Kownacki.
oh, Arreola came back to his own right.
Ooh, big right hand by Arreola. That right hand for Arreola has been money this fight. It's been one of his best punches. Adam's face was swollen up before the fight started. Why do you think that is?
Round 9.
You implying something? All right, so yeah, I get it on Adam Kownacki. That was a clear round for him.
As they come, Adam Kownacki's home arena. He was born in Poland.
Adam is a good fighter, but I'm telling you right now, he is not fucking with Deontay Wilder. He is not beating no damn Deontay Wilder.
He's unbeaten. 12 fights in New York State. 11 in New York City. 9 in Brooklyn. 8 here prior to tonight. This is his 9th at Barclays Center.
I got
The 3 fights in Worcester State of New Jersey.
I think I saw Adam Kownacki up by like a round.
Mississippi.
No, Chris Arreola. I got Arreola up by like 1 round.
20th pro bout.
I think it's close.
Nicknamed
I don't think it's like a blowout like everybody's saying.
hang out with older kids.
What do you guys think? Who do you think is winning the fight? Adam, I'll put it like this: Adam has outworked Arreola and landed his fair share of heavy shots, but the more heavy shots have been landed by Arreola.
Not through the guard of Arreola.
I'll be honest with you though. I remember people were telling me, "Oh, Adam Kownacki will beat Deontay Wilder." I'm like, you got me messed up.
Started his career 27-0.
But the way this is probably gonna end is Adam Kownacki will get a decision to appease the Polish fans. But anyway, it's your boy BT. We're here on True School Sports. This is a live fight reaction. Please go smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Be very appreciated. We're at 23 likes. So get that likes up. Get them likes up.
Last chance. Scheduled for 12.
He's landed some heavy shots, but I feel like Arreola's landed the heavier shots. Arreola has only touched him twice. Arreola been touching him the whole fight. What are you talking about? They've both been touching each other.
Born in Los Angeles, now lives in Riverside, California. We saw him wearing the retro Rocky Dodgers cap as he entered the ring. Showing his sense for history.
Learn boxing, motherfucker. You learn boxing.
Where he go? You know, he's a true dog.
Adam's been landing heavy shots, but the heavier shots have been landed by Chris Arreola. That's why his face is swelling up. That didn't just get there because he woke up and he decided to eat a bunch of hot dogs. No, motherfucker. That dude is landing heavier shots.
We are not far from the side of Evans Field, the former home of the Rocky Dodgers until they moved west back in the late 50s.
See, Arreola's doing something really smart. He's not keeping his head on one side of Kownacki's head when they're in the clinch. He's moving side to side. And that's what he's
Good right hand there from Adam Kownacki.
smart. So he's holding when he needs to. This thing with these gatekeepers, man, they can be very, very tricky because of the experience that they have, you know. And he has a lot of experience.
It's not always about who's putting in more work. And Chris Arreola, if you want to talk about cleaner shots, Chris Arreola has landed the cleaner shots this fight. Adam Kownacki just been doing these scoring shots, pity pat shots, and then he'll throw the heavy shot. I mean, either way, if this goes 12 rounds, Arreola is not getting no damn decision in New York. Good left hook there by Kownacki. Good body shot there from Chris Arreola. And a good left hook, double left hook from Adam Kownacki. His youth and his work rate is going to be what wins him this fight. I got it 5-5. I got it 5 rounds apiece, but I already know the scorecards aren't like that because I know a lot of you guys don't have it that close. I got it 5-5. I think Arreola's taking 5 rounds off of Chris Arreola is taking 5 rounds off of Adam Kownacki, but I know the scorecards are not going to be like that. Take one shot from Adam and you'd be singing a different tune. Well, I would hope so. I mean, Adam's a professional boxer. He's a heavyweight. I'm a featherweight. So if I wouldn't be singing a different tune, then it just means he sucks as a puncher. So yeah, any boxer. I got all the rounds for Adam. What fight are you watching? Can't be the same one. You must be watching them fights on Nickelodeon, PBS. No, 8-2? What you mean 8-2? You got your damn mind. I'll tell you this: the win, lose, or draw, Adam Kownacki ain't beating nobody in the top levels of in the heavyweight rankings. Andy Ruiz got no chance. Wilder definitely got no chance. The ringside doctor is checking Chris Arreola right now, and he has cleared him. He said he's good. So we are now heading into the 11th round of this fight.
see if he's okay. You know, he's a good man in my book. You know, nowadays, see what's going on in this sport. This is a brutal sport. You know, and nowadays we need that to make sure these fighters are right.
Oh, I already know that the judges are gonna have this wide if it goes to full 12.
Kownacki has ever fought
Ooh,
past the 10
good right hand there
rounds.
from Chris Arreola, straight down the pipe.
Do a census then.
For Arreola, his 5th time into the 11th round in his career.
Yeah, just touching back on that piece. Sometimes, you know, the doctors and the trainers, they have to save us from ourselves. Because we're warriors. Yes. We're gladiators. Yes. We want to go out on our shield.
Yeah, Vega Boy got a 5-5.
So, you know, for
Chris is a human pinata.
stop the fight. No, we don't want to stop.
Adam Kownacki isn't exactly Pernell Whitaker out there either.
That is so true. I'm like that, man. It's like I already told my point.
What do you think of Lennox as a commentator? Lennox is a solid commentator. I think PBC in general has solid commentators. Like most of their fighters that do commentary are pretty decent. Like Wilder's improved a lot as a commentator. Lennox is a good commentator. All the other PBC fighters are pretty trash though as commentators. Like Danny Garcia was trash. Sean Porter's a good commentator. Abner Marr is a good commentator. See now Kownacki is doing a good job of varying his attack as far as putting shots on, taking them off. I think you are better than Wilder as a commentator. I appreciate that. I think so too. Wilder is horrible. Larry Hazard has only given Chris Arreola 2 of the completed 10 rounds so far. So for those of you saying that Arreola only won 10 rounds, Hazard agrees with you. Adams winning this round, though, I'll tell you that much.
Kownacki has won 8 of the 10 in Larry's fight. This is round 11, scheduled for 12. 30 seconds remaining.
Good body shot there from Arreola.
Good body punching by Arreola. Better defense by Arreola as well. He's not getting hit with those silly punches.
Down to 10 seconds.
I think Deontay Wilder is gonna put he's gonna put Luis Ortiz in a casket. He's getting stopped within 3 rounds, straight up. One more round, baby. No, Dad. Hey, Dad. I know you hate when I say this. You see all them damn Polish people in the stands? I think it's a close fight. I think right now, though, Kownacki's winning the fight. I got him up 6-5 now, but no way in hell is Arreola getting a close decision with all them damn Polish people in the stands. Ortiz is not beating Deontay Wilder. I mean, it'd be great. I'd love for it to happen, but Wilder's gonna put him in a casket. 3 rounds. Listen, of all the big promotional companies in boxing, Golden Boy Promotions is my least favorite one. They are frauds. I don't like them. I don't get into the whole race thing, but they are racist. They don't promote black fighters properly. They only promote Mexican fighters. It's not even just black fighters. They don't promote anybody who's not Mexican properly, ever. No, I don't got Arreola winning. I got Kownacki winning. I got at 6-5 Kownacki. Kownacki just pulled away with that last round. So if Kownacki wins this round, on my card, he'll be winning. If I was your dad, I'd slap your mouth for cursing kids in the room. Actually, there's no kids in the room. So you should slap yourself for being an uninformed asshole. Nah, Ortiz doesn't have the stamina, in my opinion, to KO Wilder. No. I got Kownacki's up on my scorecard by a round. I got him up 6-5. Big right hand there from Adam Kownacki. Oh, your room. Okay, my bad, champ. All right, specify. I apologize. It's all good. But don't be threatening me like that. Don't be saying stuff like that. I'm trying not to curse. I get spirited when I watch boxing. Good overhand right by Chris Arreola. Dexter Rojas says that Arreola is winning. That would be a good fight. You know, I would like to see Usyk fight Kownacki, but Al Heyman won't let that happen because Usyk would just absolutely murder Adam Kownacki, and he can't have that because he's got to use Adam Kownacki later as Deontay Wilder opponent. So, about a minute and a half left here in the 12th round. Adam Kownacki is he's on his way to a decision victory over Chris Arreola. It's been a good fight. Better than I expected, but he'll get a decision. Unless Arreola gets like a knockdown or something, I don't really see the result of this fight being in doubt. Good body shot there from Adam Kownacki. The Polska. Yeah, anybody who says Adam Kownacki has a chance against Wilder, you're on drugs. No way in hell. No way in hell is he beating Wilder. Oh, I think he might hurt Arreola. Chris holding out for dear life. They should part ways with Golden Boy. Golden Boy is a bunch of frauds. All right, so I got a 7-5 for Adam Kownacki. I think he just did enough to win, but really not really that impressed with Adam Kownacki. I'll be honest with you. I know there's a lot of Polish people here and a lot of Polish people in the crowd, but I'll be honest, Adam Kownacki he wasn't impressive tonight. And honestly, like, Chris Arreola isn't much of a step up from Gerald Washington or even Charles Martin, to be honest at this point. I got Kownacki getting stopped. Yeah, I got for those of you who asked me who won, I think Adam Kownacki won this fight 7-5. And if that's the way that Chris Arreola is gonna go out, he went out as a true warrior. He gave the boxing fans so many great fights, and he's got nothing to be ashamed of. He went in there and he put on a good fight, fought his ass off. So just much respect to Chris Arreola. If this is the end of your boxing career, what a entertaining career it was. You know, always went in there and fought with his heart. Good fight for Adam though. It's a fight where he gets to go past 10 rounds and really gets to test that stamina. So can't really get too mad about that. You know, I think that's of good benefit to him. But I digress. I think Adam Kownacki would lose pretty much any top level heavyweight, whether we're talking about Ortiz or well, I don't know about Ortiz. I think he has a good chance against Ortiz, but he lose to Wilder, he lose to Joshua, he lose to Dillian White, he would lose to a lot of guys. Parker, Hrgovic would smash him, Ditchko would smash him. And Ditchko's still a prospect. I think Ivan Ditchko could smash Adam Kownacki. What is the KO percentage for Chris Arreola? Not sure. I know he's a good puncher. He hasn't really been the big puncher he was later in his career as he was in his younger years, but he's a good puncher. Adam, you know, both Arreola and Kownacki, they're not. No, he does have a chance. The only reason Adam Kownacki has a chance against Luis Ortiz is because Luis Ortiz his stamina is like piss poor. It's not what it once was, and he pushed that pace on him, and he fights like he normally does. He can make it a very, very difficult fight for Luis Ortiz. So you can't count on that kind of fight. Yeah, I got Kownacki beating Chris Arreola 7 rounds to 5. So I'm patiently awaiting the decision from the judges on points. I think he beat him on points.
Make sure you do it with a twist. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Unwind with a twist. $12 endless apps from TGI Fridays are back just for you. You, a human being with an appetite, which, through a remarkable twist of fate, is the reason we call them appetizers. $12 endless apps. Pick one app, then another, endlessly. TGI Fridays.
4 dozen roses can be beautiful, but painful.
Fuck.
I want the guests to smell flowers, not pain cream. New Aspercream Dry Spray with lidocaine. Sprays on, instantly dry. No greasiness, no odor. All they smell are roses. New Aspercream.
These damn spammers, bro.
Welcome back
My bad.
to BBC Fight Night on Fox from Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Our main event concluded.
Yeah, Fury will slap all his heavyweights up regardless, but
Chris Arreola,
um,
Adam Kownacki.
I think Daniel Dubois could be Adam Kownacki. I think Daniel Dubois will flatten Adam Kownacki straight up. What you guys think? You guys think Daniel Dubois or like Philip Hrgovic or these prospects? You think anything could be Adam Kownacki right now? I think they would. I think they would destroy Adam Kownacki straight up, both of them, Hrgovic and Dubois.
Yeah, that's right. Kownacki's been throwing good volume of punches. So for now, Arreola comes back to the
Yeah, I think that hand injury could have affected him because his work rate definitely dropped the minute he injured his hand. So, I mean, we're not making excuses for him as boxing, but yeah, that if he did injure his hand, which I think he did, then yeah, it's definitely gonna play a role in his lack of performance.
Oh, with the good right hand, Kownacki's face did not move out of the way. He accepted all of it, but he came back.
Lennox and Deontay, a record-setting night in the combat box era since they started keeping records in the heavyweight division. In this fight, the most punches landed, 667. The most combined punches.
Someone said you think but not straight. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Records in the heavyweight division.
Adam needs to gain more weight. He's already fat enough. He's already fat enough. He don't need to gain more weight.
Go for it, Deontay.
I'm coming for all of it.
All right, time now for the decision. As we head to the ring, Jimmy Lennox Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Don Trella scores about 118 to 110. Judges Kevin Morgan and Dr. Lou Moret both scored about 117 to 111. All three in favor of the winner. And still undefeated, Adam Babyface Kownacki.
So there you have it. Adam Kownacki gets the victory over Chris Arreola via unanimous decision. It was a very good fight. I believe they said that they broke the record for the most punches thrown in the Comedy Box era for a heavyweight fight. So it was a good fight. It was entertaining. There were no knockdowns. I think the scores were a bit wide for my liking, but like I said, with all those Polish people there, it was definitely going to influence the judges. And it was what it was. But let's now that they're both done talking, I'll turn the volume back up. Back when they start talking. Adam Wilkes CC, learn boxing. Boy, I know more about boxing than you do. What are you talking about? Good for boxing. Thoughts on Sergey Kuzmin versus Michael Hunter? That's a very good fight. That's a good tough test for Michael Hunter at this stage of his career. I'm looking forward how he comes to fight against a good, tough, durable fighter like Kuzmin. So that's actually kind of like an underrated fight at heavyweight. You know, Hunter's a guy that people think is underrated. We'll see, man. No, them cards were off, bro. Them cards were off. He only got the cards were only that wide because of all the Polish people there. Anytime Adam Kownacki breathes, they go crazy. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that the whole Polish people helped them win, but the Polish people did make those scorecards wider than they were. You can't say, because that happens in boxing. You know, when a fighter has a lot of fans at the fight, if they don't even gotta land, if they just throw 4 punches and it hits the gloves and it sounds good on hitting the gloves, the crowd goes crazy and the judges in their heads can count those as landed punches. Happens all the time. So I think this fight was like not like 118, 110. I have like, you know, I could say like 116, 113, something like that. 117, 113, 116, 112, whatever. It's like a lot closer than it was. 118, 110, and all that stuff. That was too high. Fat Naki is a highlight reel knockout for Wilder. You're damn right it is. He won't. I don't think he'll do as good against Wilder as Artur Szpilka did, if we're being honest. Because if we want to compare Polish fighters, he fought a Polish fighter, Wilder, and Artur Szpilka. Szpilka was outboxing him. That boy like freaking the Polish Pernell Whitaker, because Wilder was missing so many damn punches in that fight. But I don't even think he'll do as good as against as Szpilka if he fights Wilder. Straight up.
Less than 10 miles from Barclays Center.
Well, he's gonna retire.
New York. Terrific evening of boxing. Heat Machine Fight Night on Fox. And our main event, the heavyweights.
I'm not making excuses. I never said Arreola was gonna win the fight. I said I wanted him to win the fight, and then I thought Kownacki was gonna win the fight, and I thought it was close up until the last championship rounds where I think he won it. So credit goes to him and his team and his fans. But the fans did influence those scorecards being a bit wider.
You definitely did not expect this fight to go 12 rounds. I know you have a lot of respect for Chris Arreola. How confident were you when that decision was called out that you won this fight?
I thought I boxed. I thought it was a good fight, close. But I knew I pulled it out. I think I boxed a little better, landed a little bit more shots. I won this all that matters.
You most definitely did, and you won in impressive fashion, and you made some history tonight as well. The most punches thrown and landed in CompuBox history for a heavyweight bout. What made it so difficult? Congratulations on that first, but what made it so difficult to stop this man to my right?
Chris is an Aztec warrior. He's a Mexican. The Mexicans, great nation. They're great fighters. I knew it was going to be tough 12 rounds. That's what I prepared for. And he proved it with the CompuBox numbers that was ready for that many rounds.
Yeah, you did so on the inside of the guys calling this like a fight in a phone booth, a very close proximity throughout the entire night. He did in the 5th round reach and touch his hand. Appeared that we saw that maybe he was injured. Did you see that at any point? Did you think you had him hurt at any point?
I guess I was a little bit shaking it off. I tried to follow it up, but I was throwing 2 punches instead of 3, 4. So I think if I did that, it would have been maybe a knockout, but Chris is a great fighter. So congrats to him for staying up 12 rounds. And like I said before, age is just a number. He's 38 and he still can hang. I don't know if he will retire because as a fight like that, I'm sure the fans will like to see him again.
We're going to talk to Chris in just a second, and I would agree with you on that. You have a baby on the way at the end of this month. The last time we stood in this ring, you announced that. What would you like next? And with the way things are shaking out in this heavyweight division, you've got Deontay here ringside. He's, of course, got a couple of rematches. Anything can happen, as we've seen with Andrew Rudy. What would you like to do next?
Just got to keep training hard, keep getting better, keep sharpening my skills, and see what the future holds. You know, I gotta get better. Hopefully next year I get a title shot, and we'll see what happens.
Well, congratulations on an incredible win here in front of your home fan, and good luck with that baby boy later this month. All right, let's head over to Chris, the Nightmare Arreola. Chris, as Adam just said, you really can't retire after a performance like that, can you?
I'm sorry?
You really can't retire after a performance like that, can you?
You know what? This is really something that I really have to talk to my family, Al, and Joe about, because I honestly feel like it's about time. And I give them all this fight. I really let it all hang out. Even after breaking my hand, I kept fighting because I believe I could win. So,
Yeah, she's pretty horrible. Heidi Angel is a horrible interviewer. You're damn right about that. And Rob Dick Long, no, I'm not in a new apartment yet. Hopefully in a couple weeks. Hopefully in a couple weeks that'll happen. But no, I'm staying at a friend's house at the moment.
Fought for the title 3 times. How would you assess him as a heavyweight?
Relentless. Someone that just keeps coming. You know, I know I cracked him with some good punches. He got me with some good punches, but he's just a relentless fighter that just kept coming. You know, I was ready. I was more than ready to go out 12 because you guys to see, you know, some little setbacks, but regardless, congratulations to Kownacki because he came in here and he won the fight.
You said you really worked on your defense. It showed tonight. You put on an impressive performance that you can be proud of. We hope we see you guys do this ring again soon.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you to Fox. Thank you to our Barclays. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Joe. And thank you, fans. Every one of you. You hate me, you love me. Thank you. I'm blessed to have been a boxer.
I don't know how anyone can hate you. Thank you so much, Chris. We always appreciate talking to you. Kenny, guys, we'll send it back to you, Reed.
All right, so there you have it. Those are the words of Chris Arreola and Adam Kownacki. It was a fantastic fight. They definitely put on a good fight for the fans. So much respect, much credit, and much love goes out to both Chris Arreola and Adam Kownacki, and God bless them both for being able to get back out of the ring and get home safely to their families. My man BMW asked me, did Arreola say he got injured? Yeah, he did get injured in the 7th round or the 8th round. He hurt his left hand. You can clearly see him grimacing on his left hand. But it was a great fight for him. He showed just so much heart and so much determination, and I think it's a great way to go out, in his career, fighting a young undefeated contender, breaking a record in boxing as far as comedy box goes, and so yeah, it was a good fight. But going to Adam Kownacki, where does he go from here? Honestly, there's been a lot of talk from people in boxing circles saying that this guy is a top contender, because he is a top contender. But a lot of people have went a little too far, saying that he'll beat Wilder and he'll beat some of the top guys. Hell no. There's no way in hell he's beating the top guys. He's got good durability. He puts his punch together good. So I think he'll always be someone that is an entertaining fighter, always in entertaining fights. But when you get to that top elite level of boxing, the creme de la creme of boxing, you got to have a lot more than what he has right now, and he don't have it. So I'm not really too high on Adam Kownacki. And if I'm honest with you, after what I just saw tonight, I mean, I'll name you guys in the heavyweight division who aren't at the top that I think could beat him. I think Joseph Parker would beat Kownacki. I think Joseph Parker would beat Kownacki. I think Philip Hrgovic would stop Kownacki. I think Michael Hunter would beat Kownacki. I think Trevor Bryan would beat Kownacki. I think Daniel Dubois could beat Kownacki. It'd be a good fight. Joe Joyce versus Kownacki. That'd be a good fight because Joe Joyce is slow as hell. He's kind of has that same fat guy build to him. I would like to see Joe Joyce versus Kownacki. I want to see how he would do with that kind of style. Joe Joyce. Kownacki will not be Reeves. You damn right he won't die. You damn right. Not a prayer in hell. Let's see. You got to fatten the cow before the slaughter. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're just getting him wins, building that resume up, getting him some more fans. But yeah, man, he's not. He's a good contender. He's a solid fighter. But I just when I look at him, I don't see world champion. I don't see someone that's gonna give him a problem. I can't believe Earl Spence Jr. versus Sean Porter is on pay-per-view. Yeah, I'll probably go to the Delray Beach Boxing Club and go watch it there at the bar. That's probably what I'm going to go do for that one. GGG versus Sergey Derevyanchenko. That's a good fight. That's a good fight, Derevyanchenko versus GGG, if it does happen. Honestly, though, I don't even want to hear about any of that fight as it pertains to a G. Unless we're talking about Boo Boo Andrade. Straight up. Yeah, the PBC is fattening up Kownacki to be barbecued by Wilder. Exactly. This is what I feel is gonna happen. I'm just gonna go out here and make a bold prediction. Okay, I think Wilder's gonna put Luis Ortiz in a casket, 4 rounds. He's gonna destroy him. Okay, then after that, somehow, some way, the Fury Wilder negotiations are going to break down. Okay, and he's not gonna fight Joshua because he doesn't want to fight Joshua. And then when that doesn't happen, he's gonna fight Adam Kownacki. And then after he beats Adam Kownacki, in devastating fashion, he's gonna go fight Andy Ruiz. That's my prediction. For those of you just funneling in right now, Adam Kownacki just scored a hard-fought 12-round unanimous decision victory over Chris Arreola. It was a good fight, a lot of punches thrown, a lot of infighting, no knockdowns, but it was a good fight. Adam is a top gatekeeper. I'll give you that. Spence is the best in that weight class right now. Also, I mean, I ain't mad at it, but I mean, you can't really say that. You know, he's got to fight Crawford. He's got to fight Pacquiao. Until he fights Crawford or Pacquiao, we'll never truly know how good Earl Spence is. I mean, I think he has the goods to be the best in that weight class. I don't think you're crazy for saying that, but he has to prove it against either Crawford or Manny Pacquiao. Both of which I think will give him a great fight. Boo Boo versus Canelo happening. Boo Boo's gonna school. You damn right. Who said? Shout out to my man Pudasos 916. You damn right. It's about time we get somebody in this chat with some sense. Errol Spence Jr. has no top resume. No, he doesn't. I mean, although I do think the Kell Brook is a better win than people give him credit for, but I mean, he still has a lot to do as far as desire goes. Kownacki just fat, man. Just fat. What are you talking about? Thinking he is an expert. Adam is 20 years old. You're not an expert, man. Chill. I never claimed to be an expert, but I know what the fuck I'm watching. Like, he just went 12 rounds. Okay, he just went 12. Listen, he just went 12 rounds with a shot version of Chris Arreola. The same Chris Arreola who got stopped by Bermane Stiverne. The same Chris Arreola who's been stopped by every freaking, Chris Arreola. If you're Kownacki, you need to be making statements against that level of opposition. And not only did he not fail to make a statement, he failed to knock him down. He failed to win that fight convincingly. I mean, he won by a couple of rounds, but it wasn't like he really separated himself. So, I'm not crazy. He's not beating Philip Hrgovic. He's not beating Daniel Dubois. He probably wouldn't even beat Michael Hunter because he's a smaller heavyweight, just like Kownacki is. Terry Bryan, I think, would stop him. I mean, he's an overrated fighter. If he was not a PBC fighter, y'all will not be talking about him this way. Straight up. He's a 20-0, yes, but let's be real. Who has he fought? He fought Charles Martin. Okay, I don't think much needs to be said for that. He fought Gerald Washington, who, honestly, if anybody is worth a damn in boxing, you beat Gerald Washington. And then he fought Chris Arreola, who, before the fight, was talking about retiring. He knew this was going to be his last fight. And like I said before the fight started, if you're already talking about retiring before the fight starts, you're already halfway out the door. You lost. Now, I give him credit. He fought better than most fighters who talk like that, but he still lost. His foot was already out the door. So, let's not get carried away. He's a good fighter, but he's not beating the elites. He wouldn't. I would give him a chance against Ortiz only because Ortiz's stamina is so piss poor these days. That's it. That's the only top heavyweight he has a chance against. Greetings from Poland. Shout out to Poland. Hey, big shout out to Kownacki. I wish him the best. I sincerely hope that he can make some improvements, but I need to see more from him. I just don't see improvements from him. I don't think he's really improving. But it was a good fight, though. I give him that much. It was a good fight. It was entertaining. And that's one thing you can't take from Kownacki. He's definitely doing that. My man Gary once asked a great question. He says, who's next for Jean Pascal? Big shouts out to Jean Pascal. He's back. Y'all thought he was done? Y'all thought Marcus Brown was just going to step right over him? Jean Pascal said, nah, little boy. Get on the floor. He knocked that boy down 3 times. It was like when my friend plays me a fight night. Dudu Andrade. I mean, I like to see Pascal fight. If Kovalev beats Anthony Yarde, give me Kovalev Pascal 3. I like those fights. I like Pascal, I like Kovalev. Why not? I know a lot of you probably won't want to see that after how the rematch ended, but I like to see it. Dudu Andrade is a spoiler style boxer, not entertaining. Never. Boy, are you serious? Andrade is extremely entertaining if you know what you're watching, but the problem is most people don't know what they're watching. So I like him. I know it's not for everybody. I like Andrade. Andrade proved he's still a beast. You damn right. He proved he's still a beast. He's proved he's in that creme de la creme of middleweights. So yeah. I agree. You can't score boxing. You can't either if you think Adam Kownacki or if you think Chris Arreola only won 2 rounds against if you think Chris Arreola only won 2 rounds against Adam Kownacki. At bare minimum, he won 4 rounds. At minimum, he won 3 rounds. At minimum. I gave him 5. But 2 of those rounds I gave him were swing rounds. They could have went to Kownacki. So it could have been a 9-3 fight. I think it was like a 9-3, in between a 9-3, 7-5 type of fight. But even the rounds that Kownacki... Listen, they're just, like somebody else said earlier, they're just fattening up Kownacki so that when Wilder gets a hold of him, he's going to severely hurt him. He will not, listen, he will not do as good against Wilder as Artur Szpilka. I'm going on record right now and say that. And yes, Jean Pascal will always have that puncher's chance because Jean Pascal is, he's a warrior. He's a dog. Fury should be fighting this guy. What, Kownacki? I would like to see that. He would not lose a round against Kownacki if he fought him. You're damn right. Marcus Brown got his ass whooped so horribly tonight. I'm glad he lost. I'm glad he lost the way he did too because I was so pissed off when they robbed him against Hot Rod. Fury is scared to death of a Wilder rematch. You know what's funny, man? I hate saying that. I don't want to admit it because I like Fury, but it's like you're fighting Otto Wallin. You're fighting Otto Wallin. Like I can't defend that. Like I cannot defend that. Like so I don't know, man. I'm starting to believe myself. Shit, man. Maybe he is right. Maybe Wilder is right. I mean, I think Fury would beat Wilder if they fought, but maybe he is the most feared heavyweight. Maybe he is the hardest hitting puncher. Maybe he is all the things he says he is. Straight up, because how are you gonna fight? How are you gonna fight freaking Otto Wallin of all people? My dad's I'm at a friend's house right now, so that's why I'm out with my dad right now. But I'll probably be live with him at some point this week. I select Eleider Alvarez. He just got gunshot in the second fight with Kovalev. I wouldn't attribute Alvarez losing just to him being gun-shy. I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that Kovalev fought such a brilliant fight that fight. I mean, if you look at the way he fought in a way he's never fought before. He didn't load up a lot on his shots because he has heavy hands, and Buddy McGirt showed Kovalev how to double up the jab, step around, vary the speed of his punches. These are things that Kovalev was doing differently in the rematch, and not just from the rematch, but from all the other fights in his career, which is why he looks so good. And it really looks like he listens to Buddy McGirt, and Buddy McGirt has a hold of Kovalev. So, yeah, man, like I wouldn't attribute that to Alvarez being gun shy. And if he was gun shy, it's more of Kovalev's adjustments that made him gun shy, not him just being gun shy on his own. In my humble opinion. Canelo versus Kovalev is a fight I'd love to see. Straight up, I would love to see that fight. You know, a lot of people are saying Canelo would go up and just beat the hell out of Kovalev. I don't think so. I don't think his power would carry up. I think Kovalev would get him on the end of one of them right hands and be night-night. That's what would happen if they fought. Wilder will destroy Fury in the rematch. A lot of people say that. I wouldn't go that far, though. Kownacki has a chin and he can fight. Yeah, he has a chin, but he ain't been touched by Deontay Wilder. Straight up. I don't think he could. I don't think he would. He wouldn't. Listen, there's not a man on this earth, unless you're Tyson Fury, and even him, okay. Unless you're Tyson Fury, there's no man in boxing that's gonna stand up to that power. I'm sorry. And I don't even listen. I love Fury, but the only reason he even got up is because he's such a special fighter. Any other fight I get to with that shot, you get hit within the 12th round. That's it. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys, because I got to go spend some time with my boy Hamid. It's his birthday in a couple minutes. So, you guys have a great night. Have a blessed night. Keep tuning into True School Sports for more boxing content. Make sure you subscribe. Keep supporting the channel. And yeah, I'll definitely be talking to you guys very, very soon. So like I say in every single one of my videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dingus. So until next time, take care, guys.